please. Also the jet swimming down the middle of the pool. He'd be better in the diving pit. If his coach can just memo to him, the last man in the pool he'll probably be. We'd like to get things underway, but he is just slowing us down.
And we'd like to welcome back everybody on the World Wide Web. Many thanks to everybody who is joining us, watching coverage, whether you're here at the Aquatic Centre, at home, or somewhere else around the world. Apparently we've got somebody in Cyprus that is watching us.
I'm sure we can go further afield than that.
I wonder if Western Australia is...
Okay, we have some presentations to make. If you can give us a moment of your time. Lancashire County Water Polo and Swimming Association annually announced their Swimmer of the Year. So the Swimmer of the Year for 2016 was Holly Hibbert from Southport. Holly became a European Junior Silver medalist when she finished second in the 800 metres freestyle at the 2014 European Junior Championships in Dordrecht in the Netherlands. She also competed internationally in Holland when she represented Team GB at the 2013 European Youth Olympic Festival in Utrecht. Holly also took 3 medals at the British Championships in London, including 2 golds in the 200 metres butterfly and 400 metres respectively. She competed for Team GB at the inaugural European Games at Baku in 2015, putting in a number of very impressive performances, including a gold in the 800 metres freestyle. Over the years, Holly has shown great dedication. She always has been committed to swimming, has swum in the Lancashire team for many years now, leading them to victory as captain in 2015, the 14th win. LWPSA is very proud of Holly's achievements and has pleasure in awarding her the Lancashire County Swimmer of the Year Award for 2016. Unfortunately, Holly is currently training in South Africa, or maybe not unfortunately for her, but so a representative, her very good friend Emma Whittingham from Southport, is going to collect the trophy on her behalf. Or she has done, sorry. I'm looking at the paper, I'm sorry. Okay, we have a presentation for the county team, and once again we are pleased to make a presentation to our Lancashire team. The team was runner-up to Yorkshire, unfortunately, at the National County International County Team Competition in October. This is, though, a fantastic achievement. It is a testament of the great work being done in the programmes around Lancashire. Our thanks to all the team who were led back with enthusiasm by ladies captain Neve Robinson from Pioneer 79 and Matthew George from the City of Salford. And team personnel were Mike Wilson, Adam Naylor and Caroline Doe. There's a fantastic team spirit as always, and everyone fought their hardest for the team. Yorkshire fielded a very strong team, and it was always going to be very difficult. The team can hold their heads high for a fantastic performance, and thanks to everybody that helped in any way. Well done for all that hard work, and good luck in trying to regain the trophy this year, 2017. The presentation is being made by Pam Howarth, and Pam is the president of Lancs County. So thank you, Pam.
So our captains is Neve Robinson for the ladies. Unfortunately, Neve can't be with us this afternoon. But our boys captain is Matthew George. And in order we have Anna Doherty, Emily Keys, Emma Whittingham, And for the boys, we've got Matthew Pomford, Jack O'Brien, and Ben Martin. Athena Clayson, who can't be with us, Emily Lawrence and Emma Peck, who unfortunately can't be with us. But Pia Murray, she's with us from Leyland Barracudas and also Titans. Toby Rylands, Keo Tanner, James Petner, and Marcus Day, who unfortunately can't be with us this afternoon. Olivia Heron, Jennifer Green, Kate Forster, and Charlotte Rents. And Gabriel Glynn, Isaac Brennan, Kieran Tattersall, and Sean Sy. They are our Lancs County team for 2016. So just as we wave goodbye to our Lancs County team members, we have our normal introduction to this afternoon's session. We are on day 3, session 6 of the Lancashire County Championships for 2017. These county championships can only take place with the freely given time and efforts of our volunteers. The organisation would like to thank them for their hard work before, during and after the swimming to ensure that the events are trouble-free as possible. Thanks also given to the management and staff of the Manchester Aquatic Centre for their cooperation and support. This venue is a no-smoking venue and includes the use of electronic cigarettes. To protect the environment, we ask that all rubbish be placed in the litter bins provided, whether on poolside or in the spectators' gallery. For your safety and comfort, we advise you not to leave any property unattended, as the centre staff will remove anything left unattended. This afternoon's events are Event 601, the women's 10 years and over 50 metres freestyle, 602, the men's 10 years and over 50 metres butterfly, 603, the women's 10 years and over 100 metres butterfly, and 604, the men's 10 years and over 200 metres freestyle. They would be followed by finals from event 605 to 611, the women's 50 freestyle, event 612 to 618, the men's 50 metres butterfly final, and event 619 to 625, the women's 100 metres butterfly. Ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of fair play, we ask you that you switch off or set to silent all mobile phones or pagers. If one should activate or sound at the start of any race, it may jeopardise a competitor's position. We also ask for silence and no flash photography once the swimmers have been called to their blocks. Please welcome onto poolside our team of technical officials. Our officials today, the referees are Scott Milne and Caroline Horton. And our starter for this afternoon is Bev Newby. Officials, please take your seats. Our first event is event 601, the women's 10 years and over 50 metres freestyle. There are 38 heats. And as we do normally, we start with heat number 1.
Get the afternoon swimming underway. We have in lane 2 Catherine Stott from Oldham Aqua. Lane 3 Isabella Blackburn-Gudgeon from Pioneer 79. In 4 Abigail Turner from Flixton. Grace Reed from Prescott in 5. And Sienna Smith from Burnley Aqua in lane 6. So looks like lane 4 Abigail Turner is maybe just starting to edge it a little bit, but nothing between herself, Isabella Blackburn-Gudgeon and Grace Reed. It'll all be down to the touch. Head down and head for the wall. And there's Abigail Turner from Flixton, takes it in 35.96 from Grace Reed 36.2 and Isabella Blackburn-Gudgeon 36.43. And just encourage Catherine as she comes into the finish. Great swim, Catherine. Just wait for that heat to be confirmed on the board. The result is now there on the board, and we'll move swiftly on to heat 2. In lane 1, Lisa Bagazzi from Bolton Metro, Georgia Scott from Preston in 2, Lucy Parsons in 3 from Prescott, Rihanna Archer from Wigan Best in 4, Millie Wilson from Clitheroe in 5, Amelia Moss from Pioneer 79 in 6, Hannah Morris from Leyland in 7, and Eva Bergen-Williams from Oldham Aqua in 8. And it's probably Lisa Bagazzi from Bolton Metro that looks like to be leading it down towards the wall. Maybe fighting back in lane 4 is Rihanna Archer, who's going to get the touch. Lane 4, Rihanna Archer, 34.42, closely followed by 34.82, Lisa Bagazzi in lane 1 from Bolton. And that result is confirmed on the board. Heat 3.
Heat 3 underway. We've got Amy Ainsworth, Blackburn in lane 1, Martha Miller from Preston in lane 2, Lee Pryor, Bolton Metro in 3, Annie Gauguin, Berkeley Aquatics in 4, Anna White in 5, Kizzy Crompton, City of Salford in 6, Anna Canty from Southport in 7, Mia Bursland from Ormskirk in lane 8. Unfortunately, we don't seem to have that result. Heat number 4. Isabella Evans from Southport, Irene Blease from City of Salford in 2, Robin Jacobs from Manchester in 3, Ashley Warnock from Ormskirk in 4, Francesca Brady, Wigan Best in 5, Ella Blundell from Leyland Barracudas in 6, Rosie Wallings from Carforth in 7, Petter Chilton from Blackpool Aquatics in 8. As we're coming to last 5 metres, it might be Francesca. She is. Francesca gets it 34.23 from Rosie Wallins. And we have confirmation on the boards. Heat number 5.
Grace Holland from Pioneer 79 in 1, in 2 Zora Borland, and in 3 Jessica Pennyford, both from Southport, 4 Molly Harwood from Bolton Metro, Natalie Bonfield in 5 from City of Salford, Amelia Picton from Wigan Best in 6, Elise Bruns from Liverpool Penguins in 7, and Emily Elliott from Leyland Barracudas in 8. And probably just Molly Harwood from Bolton Metro that looks like she may be in front. Is it Lane 4 that's going to touch first? I think so. Yes, indeed. 33.68. Almost a second in front of Jessica Penfold in lane 3. And we have the result confirmed on the board. And move on to heat number 6. Mason in lane 1 from Flixton, Freya Boardman in 2 from Everton, Scarlett O'Neill from Clitheroe in 3, Lauren Cusick from Aquaburs in 4, Amy Crompton Hesford from Wigan Best in 5, Lily Yao from Preston in 6, Madison Wrench from Crosby in 7, and Anna O'Brien from Liverpool Penguins in 8. And lane 5, Amy Crompton Hesford from Wigan seems to got off to a real flyer, and she's storming down this 50 metres freestyle. And she's probably a good metre, 2 metres in front of the rest of the field. She's going to touch out in 32.21, great swim, over a second clear of Lauren Cusick from Aquaburs in 4. That result is confirmed on the board. We'll move on to heat 7.
This heat 7 underway. Alex Edwards from Crosby in lane 1, Heidi Halewood from Leyland Barracudas in 2, Eleanor Kay from Bolton Metro in 3, Gabrielle Booth from Oldham Aquatics in 4, Hannah Neve, Southport in 5, Holly Brown, Blackburn in 6, Ella Bloxage from City of Salford in 7, and Afia Minnis, City of Manchester in lane 8. But it looks like on lane 1, Alex Edwards might get there. No. Holly Brown from Blackburn, 33.45 from Hannah Neve. And then we have confirmation of that result. Heat number 8. We've got Francesca Armstrong from Preston, Olivia Sheehan from Wigan Best in 2, Jessica Cocker from 3 from Oldham Aquatics, Ruby McFarlane from Flixton in 4, Elizabeth Waring from Lancaster in 5, Lyra Holmes from Ashton-under-Lyne in 6, Lola Barron from Burnley in 7, and Lucy Holman from City of Liverpool in 8. In our lane 7, Lola Barron. Looks as though she might get there, and yes, she does. Lola Barron from Burnley Aquatics, 32.35, and there we have confirmation of that result. Heat number 9.
1, Emma Pomfret from Blackpool Aquatics, Isabel Downing 2 from Everton, Anna MacDonald in 3 from City of Salford, Mia Smith, Pioneer 79-4, in lane 5, Hannah McMillan from Carnforth, Jessica Smith in 6 from Flixton, and Crosby Sienna Wrens in 7. 8 is Amari Hope from Aldermacca. And taking a very strong grip of this race in lane 3 is Hannah MacDonald, storming away, maybe just being caught a little bit by Emma Pomfret in lane 1. But it is, I think, Hannah MacDonald that's going to touch in first place. Indeed, she does, from edging out Amari Hope in lane 8 from Oldham Aquatics. Confirmation of that result is now on the board. We'll move on to heat 10. Tanisha Benet-Smith from City of Liverpool in 1, Madeline Hemus from the Isle of Man in 2. Lane 3, Amy White from Everton and Lily Gregg from Pioneer 79 in 4. Ella Falkingham from Southport in 5, Ella Prescott from Ormskirk in 6, Holly Borden from Garston in 7, and Tess Fordham from Bolton Metro in 8. And in lane 6, storming away is Ella Prescott from Ormskirk. Taking a grip of this race and seemingly a bit under pressure now from Holly Borden from Garston, who's going to get the touch as they come towards the wall. It is lane 6, Ella Prescott, 31.41, just edging out Holly Borden, 31.5, and that result is confirmed on the board. We'll move swiftly on to heat 11.
Number 11 in lane number 1, we've got Amber Mann from Preston, Kate Lucas in 2 from Fleetwood, lane 3 Alyssa McElroy from Southport, lane 4 Jessica Daly from Prescott, lane 5 Hannah Camden from City of Salford and her teammates, in lane 6 and 7 Jessica Murray and Francesca Wood, and Amelia Hunt from Bootle in lane number 8. It looks as though it's going to be lane number 3, Alyssa McElroy from Southport, who's going to get it, and she does. 30.87 from Jessica Dealey. And then we have confirmation on the scoreboard. Heat 12. As we get E12, we've got Holly Cubban from Leyland Barracudas, Emily Wilson, Lancaster, Olivia Boland from Southport, Hattie Varley from Clitheroe, Jasmine Bracegirdle from Leyland Barracudas, Rosie Collier from City of Manchester, Lucy Dixon from Bolton Metro, and Amelia Byram from Oldham Aquatics. It looks as though it's going to be lane 4, Hattie Varley. She gets the touch. Well done. And confirmation of the result is on the scoreboard. Heat 13.
Just through us there a bit, Mark, but in lane 1 for heat 13, Georgia Ashton from Bolton Metro, Nell Mars from Stretford in 2, Anita Bobawardu from City of Manchester in 3, Emily Nuttall from Pioneer 79 in 4, Zoe Carlos from City of Liverpool 5, Amy Grovestock from City of Salford in 6, Saskia Daly from Cone in 7, and Kenzie Umrod from Pioneer 79 in 8. And it looks like lane 1, Georgia Ashton from Bolton Metro is leading the way along with Zoe Carlos from the City of Liverpool, who's going to get the touch. Zoe Carlos from City of Liverpool, second Georgia Ashton, Bolton Metro. Results confirmed on the board. We'll move on to heat 14. Heat 14 with Emily Swan from Wigan Best in 1, Olivia Logan from Southport in 2, Ellie Sue Calderbank from Berry Elton in 3, Georgia Heath from Bolton Metro in 4. 5 is Leah Edwards from City of Salford, Lily Walwart from Southport in 6, Anna Pettiner from City of Liverpool in 7, Isabel Roberts from Everton in 8. And looking strong in lane 2 is Olivia Logan, followed close behind by Emily Swan. And finishing very, very fast in lane 4 is Georgia Heath, and does she finish first? Indeed she does, 30.35. Second, Olivia Logan from Southport. And that result is now confirmed on the board, and we'll move on to heat 50.
From Clitheroe, Billy Simpson from Fleetwood in 2, Lucy Turner from Clitheroe in 3, Kashiki Chowan from City of Manchester in 4, Piper Stevens, Wigan Best in 5, Leanne Carey from St Helens in 6, Jasmine Leahy from Pioneer 79 in 7, Katie Jones from Blackpool Aquatics in lane number 8. It looks as though it's lane 4, Kashiki Chowan. Might get the touch. No, it's Jasmine Leigh from Pioneer 79. 30.75 from Leanne Carey. We'll wait for that result. And there we have the confirmation of the results.
First disqualification of the afternoon in the previous heat, heat 15, lane 2 was disqualified. Underway, Emma White in lane 1 from Wigan Best, Lily Anna Ireland from Garston in 2, Rosie Lindley from Leyland in 3, Ella Price in 4 from Oldham, Eve Speakman from Wigan Best in 5, Harriet Finn from City Salford in 6, Caitlin O'Brien from Preston in 7, and Olivia Brannick from the City of Manchester in 8. And lane 2, Lily Anna Ireland from Garston looks to be moving away from the rest of this field, maybe followed by lane 6. Who's going to get the touch? It is Lily Anna Ireland, lane 2. Harriet Finn in lane 6 from City Salford, and that result is confirmed on the board. And we'll move on to heat 70.
In 17 we've got Lauren Bennett from City of Manchester. In lane 1, Natalie Charlesworth from Garstang in 2, Bailey Siri Kelly, Pioneer 79 in 3, Jodie Beck from Blackburn in 4, Ella Williams, Pioneer 79 in 5, Cara Yule from Isle of Man in 6, Beth McDonald, City of Salford in 7, Kate Dutton from Raynham Barracudas in 1. And it looks as though it's Lauren Bennett from the City of Manchester that's just taken an edge on this. She does 30.25. Wait for the confirmation of the results. And there we have it. Heat 80. So in lane 1 we've got Alicia Page Wollstonecroft, City of Salford, Jessica Critchley from Garstang in 2, Caitlin Burkett-Bentle from Clitheroe in 3, Daisy Cornell, Everton in 4, Grace Long from City of Liverpool in 5, Gemma Croft at Oldham Aquatics in 6, Isabel Williamson from Wigan Best in 7, and Catherine Judkins from Aquabears in lane 8. And it is Daisy Cornell from Everton. It looks as though she's going to touch first. And she does. I'll look for that confirmation. And there we have it. Heat 19.
Kimberly Manas from City of Manchester in 1, Charlotte Hayes, Ramsbottom 2, Darcy Williams, Pioneer 79 in 3, Felicity Dodd, Burnley Aqua in 4, Kayla Shackleton, Impact from 5, Pioneer 79, Kiara Harrison from Oldham Aqua in 6, Emma Flannery from City of Salford in 7, and Sophie Jones from Southport in 8. Storming away in lane 2, closely followed by lane 1 is Charlotte Hayes and Kimberly Manas. And Storm coming back is lane 3. Who's going to get the touch? It is lane 2, Charlotte Hayes from Ramsbottom. Darcy Williams in lane 3 from Pioneer, 29, breaking through that 30-second barrier, and that result is confirmed on the board, and we're on to heat number 20. While we're waiting for this heat, just to let you know, the World Wide Web, we've gone further than Cyprus, Uganda and Cape Town. Millie Wilson's grandparents are on the holidays, one in Uganda, one in Cape Town, so they're looking in, wishing Millie good luck. Lane 1, Libby Steele from Kirkham and Wesham, Alice Sands in 2 from Carnforth, Amy Harrison from Oldham Aqua in 3, 4 is Elena Presner from Southport, Libby Christian from the Isle of Man in 5, Jessica Williamson in 6 from Wigan Best, Victoria Watts from City of Salford in 7, Molly Gordon from Blackpool Aquatics in 8. Over in lane 2, Alice Sands seems to have got off for a flyer, trying to run her down is Libby Steele from Kirkham and Wesham, and it's who's going to touch first, maybe even lane 4. Oh no, picked out by Libby Christian, lane 5, 30.39. Second place, Jessica Williamson in lane 6 from Wigan Best. Results confirmed on the board. G1 Heat 21.
So in Heat 21 we've got Tallulah Cullen from Bolton Metro in 1, Alexandra Brophy from Blackpool Aquatics in 2, Charlotte Meakin from Wigan Best in 3, Olivia Dykes from City of Manchester in 4, Alexandra Livingston from Carnforth in 5, Kate Forster from Southport in 6, Georgia Howarth from Aquabears in 7, and Abigail Welsh from Blackpool Aquatics in lane number 8. It's going to be very, very close between lane 4 and 5. It's lane 4, Olivia Dykes. Wait for that confirmation of the results. And there we go. Heat 22. Heat 22, Samantha Ash from Blackpool Aquatics in 1, Eleanor Daly from Prescott in 2, Isabel Hartley from City of Salford in 3, Christine Williams from Preston in 4, Sadie Spencer from Carnforth in 5, Lindsay Jackson, Bolton Metro in 6, Amelia Sykes from Lancaster in 7, Amir Smith from Southport in lane number 8. It looks as though it's our lane 5, Sadie Spencer. It's got a march on everybody else. Is she going to touch first? It's not, it's Mia Smith down in lane 8, 30.51. No, it's not. And we have confirmation of the results. It was Sadie Spencer. Heat 23.
Lane 1, Emily Ellsworth from Aquabears, Blackburn's Grace Orrell in 2, Alyssa Olesnicki from the City of Manchester in 3, 3 Isle of Man swimmers, Blair Richardson, Chloe Crellin, and Robin Douglas in 4, 5 and 6, Freya Ainsworth in 7 from City of Liverpool, and in 8, Sophie Quigley from the City of Manchester. Off off to a flyer. He's lane 1, I think, which is Emily Unsworth from Aquaverse. And also lane 2 not far behind, Grace Orrell from Blackburn, but it was come down to the wall. People started to make the move, or is lane 1 going to win? No, lane 1, 30.26, Emily Unsworth. Second place, Grace Orrell from Blackburn, and that is confirmed on the board. And again, swiftly, heat 24. Lane 1, Lauren T-Bay from Southport. 2 pioneer swimmers, Caitlin Armstrong and Beth Hartwell in 2 and 3. Lane 4, Charlotte Riley from City of Salford. Lane 5, Abigail Harrop from Bolton Metro. Kimberly Burston from Aldermacker in 6. Alice Entwistle from Clitheroe in 7. And Jasmine Gower from Wigan Best in 8. Looking very, very strong over there in lane 6 is Kimberly Burston from Aldermacker. Is anybody going to catch him? Maybe lane 7, Alice Entwistle from Clitheroe. It's going to be first, it's going to be between those two, and yes it is. Kimberly Burston just touches out though slightly faster in 29.84. Alice Entwistle's 29.95, and that is a result confirmed on the board. Heat 25.
Heat 25 in lane 1, we've got Alice Miller from Leyland Barracudas. In lane 2, Holly Maxwell from Blackpool Aquatics. Lane 3, Rebecca Walsh from City of Salford. Lane 4, Jessica Smith from the City of Manchester. In lane 5, Ellie Pomfret from Blackpool Aquatics. In lane 6, Isabel Forrest from Pioneer 79. Lane 7, Amelia Arcangelo from Chorley Marlins. And in lane 8, Hannah Edwards from Carnforth. It looks as though it's lane 5, Ellie Pomfret from Blackpool Aquatics. It's Jessica Smith from City of Manchester, followed by Holly Maxwell and Isabel Forrest. We'll wait for confirmation. And there we have the confirmation of that result. 8:26. So in 1 we've got Matty J. Oliver from Boople. Lane 2, Laura Head from City of Manchester. 3, Faye Bayman from Wigan Best. 4, Ruby Hearn from City of Liverpool. Lane 5, Katie Richardson from Oldham Aquatics. Lane 6, Stephanie Austin from Flixton. Lane 7, Olivia McGinty from Clitheroe. And lane 8, Olivia Clare from the City of Manchester. It looks as though it's lane 5, Katie Richardson from Oldham Aquatics. It looks as though she might get the touch, but could be lane 1. It is lane 1, Matty J. Oliver, 29.34. And we have confirmation of that result. Heat 27.
Lane 1, Tallulah Hughes from Bolton Metro. Ellie Cameron from Leyland Barracudas in 2. Rebecca Quinn from Liverpool in 3. Anna Marcantoni from the Isle of Man in 4. Rachel Thompson in 5 from Southport. Jade Moore from Blackpool Aquatics in 6. 7. Emma Tabernacle from Preston. And another Emma Dixon from City of Manchester in 8. And very, very hard to tell who's eking a lead out here. Maybe lane number 4. Anna Marcantoni, is it? Who's going to get the touch in lane 7? It is lane 7, 29.71 for Emma Tabernacle from Preston. And the other Emma Dixon from City of Manchester in second, 29.95, and that is confirmed on the board. Heat 28. Lane 1, Katie Cherry, City of Manchester. 2, Ellis Naylor from Leyland Barracudas. 3 is Gabrielle Maxwell from Southport, and Southport's Amy T-Bay in lane 4. Rosie Fordham from 5 from Bolton Metro. And City Salford's Georgina Chadwick in 6. 7, Emily Ray from Carnforth, and Emily Conway from City of Manchester in 8. we're moving out into an early lead. He's lane 3, Gabriel Maxoli. So it comes to that final touch on the wall, and who he's going to touch out is lane 3, Gabriel Maxoli, 29.52, just edging in front of 29.78. Rosie Fordham from Bolton Metro, and that result is confirmed on the board. And over to heat 29.
Gronall from Leyland Barracudas, Faith Bryant from Everton in 2, Alicia Hogan from Bolton Metro in 3, Eve Corrigan from City of Salford in 4, Neve Knowles from Bolton Metro in 5, Abby Hewitt from Blackburn in 6, Libby Manning from Garston in 7, and Lottie Fingleton from the City of Manchester in lane number 8. And it looks as though it could be Lottie. He's just got the edge on everybody else. It's not. It's lane 2, Faith Bryant from Everton, 29.20, and where we have confirmation of that result. Heat 30. We've got Ella Williams from Oldham Aquatics, as well Watterson from the Isle of Man in 2, Ellie Ward from Pioneer 79 in 3, Lucy Cook from Flixton in 4, Hannah Procton from Clitheroe in 5, Lucy Hampton from Leyland Barracudas in 6, Chloe Hannon from City of Manchester in 7, and Alexander Whitehead from the City of Salford in lane number 8. Now this is very, very close. It could be lane 1, Ella Williams. It's not, it's lane 7, Chloe Hand from City of Manchester, 28.98, first person under 29 seconds. 8.31.
Fast and Furious now, Mark, but in lane 1, Jessica Lowe from Southport, Morgan Gaskell French Leyland in 2, Victoria Dawson Southport in 3, Ellie Perry's Pioneer 79.4, Alexandra Carr from Blackpool in 5, Rebecca Dawson from City of Manchester 6, Leah Williams from Pioneer in 7, and 8, Charlotte Dodson from Prescott. Storming off, I think, is lane 3, Victoria Dawson from Southport. And just edging out Jessica Lowe, and again it's all down to that final touch and hitting the wall, and it is Charlotte Dodson in lane 8, 29.22, full dissolve. Victoria Dawson from Southport, and that is confirmed on the board, and we'll move on to heat 32. Lane 1, Kirsten Dronsfield, City of Manchester, Charlotte Dunn from Pioneer in 79 in 2, 3, Charlotte Hume from City of Manchester, Anna Dutton from Leyland Barracudas in 4, Isabel Cochran from Pioneer 79, and 6, Ruby Kane also from Pioneer 79, Cora Bragazzi from the Isle of Man in 7, and Emma Haynes from Wigan Best in 8. And storming off down the 50 is lane 5, Isabel Cochran from Pioneer 79. Looks like she may well touch first. And the time is 28.67. Great time from Isabel there. Second place is Charlotte Hume, City of Manchester, 29.29. That result is confirmed on the board, and swiftly on to heat 33.
Lane 1, we've got Georgia Bell from City of Liverpool, Meadow Dronsfield, City of Manchester in 2, Katie Leddy, Oldham Aquatics in 3, Olivia Herron from Worsley in 4, Charlie Coy, Pioneer 79 in 5, Abigail Rylands from City of Manchester in 6, Chloe Quarton, Crosby, lane 7, Sydney Bairstow from Blackpool Aquatics in lane number 8. And it looks as though our lane 1 swimmer, Georgia Bell, City of Liverpool, looks as though she might just have the edge on everybody else, and she has 29.03 from Meadow Dronsfield, 29.12. Confirmation of the results. There we have it, Georgia Bell. Heat 34. So in lane 1 we've got Alice Fox from Burnley Bobcats, Alana Hedges from City of Manchester in 2, Emma Blair. In from Aquavers in 3, Anna Duncan from Liverpool Penguins in 4, Michelle Olchowski from Everton in 5, Stephanie Broom from Isle of Man in 6, Simone Elson, Pioneer 79 in 7, and Jodie Gittins from Tunsley. Line number 8. It's going to be very, very close, this one. It could be lane 8, it could be lane 4. It's lane 8, Jodie Gittins from Tilsley, 20.88. And wait for that confirmation. And there we have the confirmation of the result, 8:35.
That's 4 heats, and heat 35, lane 1, Olivia Marshall from the Isle of Man. Maya Erzan Essien from Bolton Metro in 2, Charlotte Wrench from Crosby 3, Ella Johnson, Southport 4, Hannah Platt 5, Liverpool Penguins, Ellie Fox in 6 from Blackpool Aqua, Josie Carroll from Southport in 7, and Lucy Hardy from Crosby in 8. And very, very little to choose from these girls, but maybe in lane 5, Hannah Platt from Liverpool Penguins started to pull clear. Could be 8 or 7, but maybe 5. Yes, 5 it is. Yes, 28.69. Hannah Platt from Liverpool Penguins. Second, Josie Carroll from Southport, 29.08. And that result is confirmed on the board. 8.36. Lane 1, Holly Salisbury from Carnforth, Cara Pedley in 2 from Pioneer 79, 3, Rachel Ritchie from Preston, Hannah Russell from City of Manchester in 4, Emma Hodgson from the Isle of Man in 5, Jessica Sloan from Wigan Best 6, 7 is Lily Duckworth from Pioneer 79 and Amy Banks in 8 from Carnforth. Off to a real flyer is Rachel Ritchie from Preston in lane 3. She's half a metre clear of 3, but finishing fast in lane 6 is Jessica Sloan. But it is Rachel Ritchie, 28.24. Getting ever closer to that 28 seconds, who finishes first. And Jessica Sloan, 28.44, finishes second. And that result is now confirmed on the board. And we'll move on to the penultimate heat, heat 37.
Jessica Colback from Bolton Aquatics in lane 1, Miranda Bauer, lane 2 from Cole, Anna Ray Street from Burnley Aquatics in 3, Anna Doherty from Bolton Metro in 4, Emily Lawrence is not here, Chloe Golding from City of Manchester in 6, Jade Nuttall, City of Salford in 7, and Chiara Tomasello from City of Manchester in lane number 8. So it's going to be Anna Doherty, lane number 4. She does 27.26 from Chloe Golding and Chiara Tomasello. Just waiting for that confirmation. And there we go. Heat 38. And this final heat, we've got Kazia Whittaker from the Isle of Man, Neve Wilger from Southport, Molly McCart, Bolton Metro with her teammate Emily Barkley in lane number 4, Emma Whittingham from Southport in 5, Holly White in 6, lane 7, Hannah Head from City of Manchester, in lane 8, Martha Smith from Clitheroe, but it's Emily Barkley. Emily Barkley from Bolton Metro, 26.10, Emma Whittingham. Cards. I'll just wait for the confirmation of that result. And there we have it. That brings us to the end of event 601. Our next event is event 602, the men's 10 years and over 50 metres butterfly. There are 17 heats. Heat number 1.
Lane 3, Harrison Knight from Ormskirk, Callum Rolling in 4 from Southport, Mackenzie Ronson Horrocks from Carnforth in 5, and Matthew Buxton from the Isle of Man in 6. Off to a great start is Callum Rolling in Lane 4 from Southport. Just past the halfway stage, but he looks to have taken a metre or 2 out of the rest of the field. Harrison Knight trying to get back on terms in Lane 3 from Ormskirk. But it is Callum Rolling from Southport, looks to be easy to a victory. Hopefully not tying up, keeping that rhythm. Going to hit the wall shortly. In a time of 37.4, just easy in front of Harrison Knight and Mackenzie Ronson Horrocks in third. And that time is confirmed on the board. We'll move on quickly to heat 2. Lane 1, Maxwell Sturzica from Blackpool Aquatics, Jake Christon from Stretford in 2, Luca Morella from Blackpool in 3, Joshua Walker from City of Manchester in 4, Oliver Colville from Preston in 5, Jack Parkinson from Fleetwood in 6, Owain Heathcote Jones from Carforth in 7, and Flynn Smith from Southport in 8. After a great start in Lane 4, Joshua Walker from the City of Manchester, and fighting hard in Lane 6 is Jack Parkinson from Fleetwood. So for these young boys, he's going to touch first. I would guess it's going to be Joshua Walker from City of Manchester when he does 34.56. Jack Parkinson just close behind in second place, 34.7 in Lane 2. Let's wait for that result to be confirmed. And he's on the board, and we'll move on to heat 3.
Heat 3 underway. We've got a disqualification to announce in the last heat in Lane 6. So disqualification, Heat 2, Lane 6. So in Lane 1, Joseph Stout, City of Salford, Johnny Gibbs from Preston. In 2, Benjamin Horton from City of Manchester in 3, Zach Walmsley from Blackburn in 4, Miles Paul, City of Salford in 5, and then Max Delaney, Robert Littler and Josie Cairns, all from Leyland Barracudas in 6, 7 and 8. And Zach Walmsley from Blackburn that has the touch. And we have confirmation of that result. Heat 4. This heat in the way we have the Roboth and Keating, who got a touch in Lane 4, 191. Confirmation of that result. Heat 5. So in this heat number 5, we've got Harry Rowland from Leyland Barracudas in 1, James Hanford from Leyland Barracudas in 2, Adam Tabernacle from Preston in 3, Charles Kelly, Southport, In 4, and his teammate Henry Moore. In 5, Jake Reynolds, Bolton Metro. In 6, Harry Robinson from Pioneer 79 and 7. Gabriel Taylor Rimmer from Bolton Metro in lane number 8. It looks as though it might be Adam Tabernacle. It's not, it's Jake Reynolds from Bolton Metro, 30.87. Confirmation. There we have it. Heat number 6.
Lane 1 we have Russell Chavez from City of Salford, Isaac Brennan in 2 from Bolton Metro, Joseph Chappelle from Fleetwood in 3, Adam Jones from Flixton in 4, Harry Robinson from Preston in 5, Ben Rogerson also from Preston in 6, Luke Black from Blackpool Aquatics in 7, and Samuel Ellis from Ormskirk in 8. After a great start, lanes 2 and 4. It's Isaac Brennan and Adam Jones, probably between those two with lane 5. Harry Robinson trying to catch on turns, but it is Adam Jones, lane 4, 30.13. Finishes just in front of Isaac Brennan, 30.41, and that result is confirmed on the board. And on to heat 7. Lane 1, Jack Stanley from Blackburn, Joseph Burns from Prescott in 2, Benjamin Makin from Pioneer in 3, 4, Stephen Newton from Wigan Best, Samuel Taylor in 5 from City Manchester, Tagoto Ravatelli from Burnley Aqua in 6, Luke Adams in 7 from City Salford, and in 8, Alex Keegan from Garston. And after a strong start is lane 1, that's Jack Stanley from Blackburn, just to be easing away from the rest of the field. And lanes 3 and 4, that's Benjamin Makin, Steve Newton trying to get back on terms. And it is Ben Makin who gets the touch, 29.66. In lane 3 for Pioneer 79. Just edging out Stephen Newton from Wigan Best. And that result is confirmed on the board. On to heat number 8.
So it is number 8, we've got Daniel Holmes from Preston. In lane 1, Jack Roberts from Liverpool Penguins in 2, Jack Morris from Bolton Metro in 3, Robin Austin from Carnforth in 4, Ethan Fielding from Preston in 5, Ben Gregory from Blackburn in 6, Emma Mackick from Bolton in 7. Down in lane 8, Alex Kirk from the City of Manchester. And it looks as though it could be Jack Morris in lane 3. He gets it. 28.84 from Adam Akic. And we have confirmation of that result. Hit number 9. From the City of Salford in lane number 1, and his teammate Neil Wilson in lane number 2, Sean Rothard from Preston in 3, Dylan Fairclough from Blackburn in 4, Gabriel Bill from Bolton Metro in 5, Jack Fairhurst out of Ban in 6, Thomas Silk from Crosby in 7, Thomas Dugdale from Carnforth in lane number 8, but it looks as though it's going to be Gabriel Glynn. No. Dylan Fairclough from Blackburn, 28.41, gets the touch. And we have confirmation, heat 10.
Yargo Lorry from City of Manchester in 1. Jack Bullard in 2 from Blackburn. Alexander Exford in 3. City of Manchester. Reece Ashton from Horwich in 4. Cameron Lamb from Bolton Metro in 5. Ellis Cluworth from City of Liverpool in 6. Luca Tomasello from City of Manchester in 7. And Rio Quarry from Preston in 8. And in lane 4, Reece Ashton from Horwich looks to be taking an early knee. We're into the last 5 metres. I think it is going to be Reece Ashton that touches first. Indeed it does, 28.13 from Cameron Lamb, Bolton Metro, 28.69. That's waiting for that result to be confirmed, which it is now. We'll move on to heat number 11. Alex Hiles from City of Manchester in lane 1, Harvey Martin Crosby in 2, Jared Armstrong Stretford in 3, Jack Hardman Pioneer in 4, Declan Hull from Wigan Best in 5, Jacob Casey from Everton in 6, Aidan Tevlin from Oldham Acre in 7, and Joshua Harvey from Liverpool Penguins in 8. And after a solid start in lane 4 with Jack Hardman and Jared Armstrong in 3. Maybe in 5 coming through, now is Declan Hull from Wigan Best. Who's going to touch first? It is Declan Hull from Wigan Best, 28.23. Just edging out Jared Armstrong and Jack Hardman very close behind, and that result is confirmed on the board. And on to heat number 12.
Jack Stanley from Clitheroe in lane 2, Daniel Clark from Prescott in 3, Adam Leach from Lancaster in 4, Joseph Niven from Southport in 5, Matthew Riddell from City of Manchester in 6, Peter Allen from the Isle of Man in 7, and Owen O'Connor from Ormskirk in lane number 8, which is also Owen O'Connor, which is though he is 27.81. From Daniel Clark and Adam Leach. We're waiting for the confirmation of that result. And there we have it. Confirmation, heat 13. Liverpool Penguins. And into lane 2 we've got Jay Dennett from City of Salford, lane 3 Sean Davis from Crosby, lane 4 Ben Turner, Pioneer 79, lane 5 haven't got anybody, lane 6 now Neil Wiley from Prescott, lane 7 Nathan Young from City of Liverpool, and Benjamin Gibbs, Charlie Marlins in 8. Who's going to get the touch? It's Neil Wiley from Prescott, 27.05. We have confirmation of that result. Heat 14.
Lane 1, Anthony Wood from Blackpool Aquatics, Alfie Moyes in 2 from Stretford, Molly Binges from Wigan Best in 3, Samuel Goldrick in 4 from City Manchester, Sean Quinn from Liverpool Penguins in 5, Ewan McCavitt in 6 from Pioneer 79, Kieran Hennessy from Ormskirk in 7, and William Camden from City of Salford in lane number 8. It does appear to be Samuel Goldrick, lane number 4, closely followed by Harley Benges. In lane 3, who's going to get the touch? It is Samuel Goldrick, 26.86. First man through 27 seconds. And in second place down in lane 7, Kieran Hennessy from Ormskirk, 27.13. That result is now confirmed on the board, and we'll move on to heat 15. Cameron Frame from City of Manchester, Matthew Pomford from Crosby in 2, Alex Dunn from Prescott in 3, Jacob Lee from Southport in 4, Brody Hewison from the Isle of Man in 5, Ashley Hogg from City of Manchester 6, 7 Callum Quigley from Oldham Aqua, and in 8 Matthew Walker from Swinton. It's a very, very fast start to lanes 3 and 4. That's Alex Duncan, Jacob Lee. Who's going to get that touch? Maybe just lane 3. Indeed it is. Alex Dunn, 25.66, fantastic time, 25.85. Jacob Lee from Southport. And that time is confirmed on the board, and we'll move on to heat number 16.
Joshua Minnis from Southport, James Oxford from Bolton Metro in 2, Joshua Thompson from Carnforth in 3, Anthony Everett from City of Liverpool in 4, Daniel Austin from City of Salford in 5, Toby Ryland from City of Liverpool in 6, Joel Watterson from the Isle of Man in 7, and his teammate Ewan Birdie, Murky, in lane 8. It's going to be James Oxford, 26.06. That's the touch. Confirmation of the result is on the scoreboard. Heat 17. And Burnley Aquatics, Nathan Wolf from City of Salford in 2, Nathan Bennett in 3 from City of Manchester, and his teammate Sam Horrocks in 4, Benjamin Martin from Pioneer 79 in 5, Alistair Stout from City of Manchester in 6, and his teammate Matthew Evans in 7, Joshua Lambert in 8, and it's going to be Sam Horrocks, 24.94, and gets the touch. And the confirmation of the result is on the board, and that brings us to the end of event 602. The next event is event 603, the women's 10 years and over 100 metres butterfly. There are 16 heats, and as always we start with heat number 1.
Heat underway. In lane 1, Afia Minnis from City of Manchester, Lee Pendlebury in 3 from City of Salford, Amelia Hunting from Bootle in 4, Ella Falkingham from Southport in 5, and Ella Bloxage from City of Salford in 6. We have a call for the finalists for event 605, the women's 10 and over 50 metres freestyle. Calling Molly Harwood, Lauren Cusick, Sienna Renz, Amy Crompton Hesford, Holly Brown, Eleanor Kay, Alex Edwards and Ella Bloxage. That's for the 10-year-old 50 metres freestyle, and your reserves are Mia Mason and Francesca Brady. In the 12-year-old age group, Holly Barden, Ella Prescott, Hattie Varley, Jessica Williamson, Emma Flannery, Sophie Jones, Lucy Turner and Rosie Lindley. And your reserves are Hannah MacDonald and Hannah Camden. To the closing stages. It's lane 2, Afia Minhas. So lane 3, Eve Pendlebury. It's pulling away from the City of Salford. Looks like it's going to be a comfortable winner over there in lane 3. She's got a touch in just over 115, 117.63. And in lane 5, Ella Falkingham from Southport, 119.54. Just wait for that to be confirmed. results on the board, and we'll move on to heat number 2. Lane 1 we have Lily Lampearson from the City of Salford, Rachel Horner from Wigan Best in 2, Jessica Murray from City of Salford in 3, Jessica Williamson from Wigan Best in 4, Olivia Sheehan also from Wigan Best in 5, Hannah MacDonald in 6 from City of Salford, Ella Prescott from Ormskirk in 7, and Ella Roberts in lane 8 from Prescott. We have the call for event 607, the finalists in the 13 years age group for the women's 50 metres freestyle. Kimberly Manask, Emma Haynes, Kirsten Dronsfield, Chiara Tomasello, Megan Dronsfield, Olivia Heron, Jessica Smith and Emily Unsworth. And your reserves, Holly Maxwell and Georgia Heath. Event 608, the women's 14-year-old 50 metres freestyle. Kimberly Burston, Kate Leddy, Charlotte Wrens, Lily Duckworth, Faith Bryant, Ruby Kane, Rosie Fordham and Jessica Lowe. And reserves, Amy Tebay and Eve Corrigan. Let's come into the final few metres of this race. It is Jessica Williamson, lane 4, Wigan Best touching in 1:13 exactly. And lane 5, 1:16.52 with teammate Olivia Sheehan. Third place, Hannah MacDonald from the City of Salford, 1:18.81. We'll just wait again for that to be confirmed, which it is now, and we'll move on to heat number 3.
For the 15 years age group, the women's 10 years and over 50 metres freestyle. We've got Lucy Hardy from Crosby, Georgia Bell from the City of Liverpool, Emma Hodgson from the Isle of Man, Annie Raystrick from Birmingham Aquatics, Emma White from Everton, Kelly Gittins from Tilsley, Josie Carroll from Southport, and Chloe Quarton from Crosby. And reserve finalists are Charlotte Hume from the City of Manchester and Olivia Marshall from the Isle of Man. So that's the finalists for our 15 years age group in the women's 50 freestyle. In the 16 years age group, Charlotte Dunn from Pioneer 79, Martha Smith from Clitheroe, Chloe Hunt from the City of Manchester, Cassie Whittaker from the Isle of Man, Cara Pedley from Pioneer 79, Alice Fox from Burnley Bobcats, Katie Richardson from Oldham Aquatics and Lottie Fingleton from the City of Manchester. Reserve finalists are Lucy Hanford from Leyland Barracudas and Ella Bergen Williams from Oldham Aquatics. As we come into the finish, it's Hattie Varley. 1:13.21 from Ellie Fraser in lane number 6, City of Salford, 1:14 down. For the confirmation of that result. And there we go, heat number 4. So in the 17 years and over age group, Rachel Ritchie from Preston, Emma Cart from Bolton Metro, Emma Whittingham from Southport, Emily Barclay from Bolton Metro, her teammate Anna Doherty, Chloe Golding, City of Manchester, Lee Wilger from Southport, Jessica Sloan from Wigan Best, and the reserve finalists Jade Button from the City of Salford and Jessica Calderman from Oldham Aquatics. Coaches and team managers, you have 15 minutes in which to withdraw any of your finalists. As of now, metres. It's going to be Alicia Page Woodcombe-Croft from City of Salford that takes it, 1:13.59. And Olivia Clare, City of Manchester. I'll just wait for the confirmation of that result. And there we have confirmation, heat 5.
Heat 1 we have Rosie Fordham from Bolton Metro, Alice Entwistle from Clitheroe in 2, in 3 Charlotte Dunn from Pioneer 79, in 4 Kate Leddy from Oldham Aqua, City Salford Charlotte Riley in 5, Ella Price from Oldham Aqua in 6, Charlotte Bacon also from Oldham Aqua in 7, and Michaela Shackleton from Pioneer in 8. We have a call for event 612, the men's 10 and over 50 metres butterfly in the 10 and 11 year age group. Flynn Smith from Southport, Colin Rollin also from Southport, Johnny Gibbs from Preston, Joshua Walker from City of Manchester, Robert Littler from Leyland Barracudas, Maxwell Sturzican from Blackpool Aquatics, Jake Christon from Stretford, and Owain Heathcote Jones from Carnforth. And your reserves are Harrison Knight from Ormskirk and Mackenzie Ronson Horrocks from Carnforth. Into the final 20 metres, it's lane 2, Alice Entwistle. We're just pulling on level terms with lane 4, Kate Leddy. It's going to be these two that are going to vie for the touch as they come into the last 5 metres. Doesn't look like Kate Leddy's just going to hold on if she can get her head down and get to that wall. Who touches out first? It's Alice Entwistle, just touches in front of Kate Leddy. 1:12:49 versus 1:12:67. We'll wait for that result to be confirmed. It is now, and we'll move on to heat number 6. Lane 1 we have Bailey Siri Kelly from Pioneer 79, Leanne Carey from St Helens in 2, Livy Manning from Garston in 3, Caitlin Armstrong from Pioneer 79 in 4, and Jessica Miller from Preston in 5. Ruba Hearn in 6 from City of Liverpool, and Katie Cherry in 7, and Alicia Oleshnicki both from City of Manchester in 7 and 8. And a call for event 613, the finalist in the 12 years old age group for the 50 metres butterfly. Alexander Volkovoy from the City of Salford, Benjamin Horton from the City of Manchester, Caleb Griffiths from Crosby, Ruben Rebotham Keating from Stretford, Zach Wormsley from Blackburn, Joseph Stout from the City of Salford, Liam Carey from St Helens, and Tom Arkwright from Leyland Barracudas. And your reserves are Miles Paul from the City of Salford and Max Delaney from Leyland Barracudas. Your finalists for the 12-year-old 50 metres butterfly. Into 15 metres to go. It's Liam Carey from St Helens and Katie Cherry over here in lane 7. They're approaching 5 metres to go. It is lane 2, Leanne Carey, that's probably going to touch first. Does she? Indeed she does. Just edging out Katie Cherry over here in lane number 7. Just wait for the result to be confirmed. She now is, and we'll move on to heat number 7. Lane 1, Kirsten Dronsfield from the City of Manchester, Amelia McLaren from the City of Salford in 2, Samantha Ash from Blackpool in 3, Jasmine Stockton from Flixton in 4, and Kimberly Burston in 5 from Oldham Aqua. Amy T-Bay in 6 from Stoutport, Jasmine Gower from Wigan Best in 7. Finally in 8, Leah Edwards from the City of Salford. And we have a call for event 614, that's the 13-year-old age group, and the 50 metres butterfly. Harry Robinson from Pioneer 79, Adam Tabernacle from Preston, Jake Reynolds from Bolton Metro, Ellis Clueworth from the City of Liverpool, Samuel Ellis from Ormskirk, Ben Rogerson from Preston, Charles Kelly from Southport, and James Hanford from Leyland Barracudas. And your reserves are Henry Moore from Southport and Matthew Murphy from the City of Salford. 15 metres to go. It's Jasmine Stockton from Flixton, and Kimberly Burston in lane 5 from Oldham Ackle that are vying for important touch. Who's going to touch first? It's just Jasmine Stockton from Flixton, 1:10.78, set 100s in front of Kimberly Burston from Oldham Ackle. Waiting for that result to be posted. There it is, the results on the board. We'll move on to heat number 8. From Preston, Rebecca Walsh in 2 from City of Salford, City of Liverpool's Lois Keys in 3, Rebecca Dawson from City of Manchester in 4, Robin Douglas in 5 from the Isle of Man, Laura Head in 6 from the City of Manchester, Wigan Best Jennifer Green in 7, and Abby White from Southport in 8. We have a call for event 615, the finalists in the 14 years age group, 50 metres men's butterfly. Alex Keegan from Garston, Jack Fairhurst from the Isle of Man, Joseph Burns from Prescott, Gabriel Glynn from Bolton Metro, Adam Jones from Flixton, Isaac Brennan from Bolton Metro, Harry Robinson from Preston, and Russell Chavez from the City of Salford. Your reserves are Joseph Chappelle from Fleetwood and Luke Black from Blackpool Aquatics. That's the 14 years age group, 50 metre butterfly finalists. Coming down with 20 metres to go, it's lane 7, Jennifer Green from Wigan Best has really stormed into a 3 or 4 metre lead over the rest of the field. Probably vying for second place is Lois Keys and Rebecca Dawson, but it is going to be lane 7, Jennifer Green, that touches 109.19 from lane 3, Lois Keys, 111.51, third place in 111.69, Rebecca Dawson, City of Manchester. And that result is now confirmed on the board, and we will move on to heat number 9. Lucy Hanford in lane 1 from Leyland Barracuda, Southport's Victoria Dawson in 2, Isabella Williamson from Wigan Best in 3, Imogen Moss from Preston in 4, Olivia Marshall from the Isle of Man in 5, Isabel Cochran from Pioneer 79 in 6, Grace Gibman from City of Liverpool in 7, and Katie Richardson from Oldham Aqua in 8. And a call for event 616, 15-year-old age group for the men's 10 and over 50 metres butterfly. Adam McKick from Bolton Metro, Jack Morris also from Bolton Metro, Thomas Silk from Crosby, Toby Ryland from the City of Liverpool, Alfie Morris from Stretford, Thomas Dugdale from Carnforth, and Alexander Morley and Ewan Wilson both from the City of Salford. Your reserves, Benjamin Makin from Pioneer 79 and Stephen Newton from Wigan Best. The finalists for the 15-year-old 50 metres butterfly for men. Into the last 15 metres, it's Grace Gibman, City of Liverpool. She's got a 2 metre lead over the rest of the field. She's coming into the final 5 metres, she's going to touch comfortably in first place in a time of 1:08.85. In second place, nearest her is Kate Richardson in lane 8 from Oldham Aqua, 1:10.39. The result is now confirmed on the board, and we will move on to heat number 10. Lane 1, Elizabeth Wayford from Preston, Melissa Gornall from Leyland Barracudas in 2, City of Salford's Jade Nuttall in 3, Anna Duncan from Liverpool Penguins in 4, Southport's Gabrielle Maxwell in 5, Sydney Bairstow from Blackpool Aquatics in 6, Emma Haynes from Wigan Best in 7, and Abigail Harrop from Bolton Metro in 8. We have a call for event 617, the 16-year-old men's 50 metres butterfly final. Finalists are Jack Stanley from Clitheroe, Jay Dennett from the City of Salford, William Camden also from the City of Salford, Ewan O'Connor from Ormskirk, Ben Turlin from Pioneer 79, Harvey Martin from Crosby, Joseph Niven from Southport, and Peter Allen from the Isle of Man. Your reserves, Tiago Laurie from the City of Manchester and Robin Austin from Carnforth. Your finalists for the 16-year-old age group, men's 50 metres butterfly. Going down to the final 15 metres, it's lane 1, Elizabeth Wafer, and Gabrielle Maxoli in lane 5 from City of from Southport. Who's going to touch first, finishing strongly. Lane 4 is Anna Duncan, but it is lane 1, 108.67, Elizabeth Wafer who gets the touch. And Anna Duncan finishing fast, Liverpool Penguins 108.98. That result is confirmed on the board. We want to heat number 11. Emily Lawrence in lane 1 for Preston, lane 2 Anna Dutton for Leyland Barracudas, Ciara Tomasello from City of Manchester in 3, Alexandra Carr in 4, from Blackpool Aquatics, Emily Ray from Carnforth in 5, Meadow Dronsfield from City of Manchester in 6, Kate Forster from Southport in 7, and Ellie Cameron from Leyland Barracudas in 8. Your call for event 618, 17 years and over, men's 50 metres butterfly final. Ashley Hogg, City of Manchester, Anthony Evarts, City of Liverpool, Jacob Lee from Southport, Sam Horrocks, City of Manchester, Alex Dunk from Prescott, James Oxborough from Bolton Metro, Daniel Austin from City of Salford, and Alistair Stout from the City of Manchester. Your reserves, Joshua Thompson from Carnforth and Joel Watterson from the Isle of Man. Your finalists for the 17 years and over, 50 metres butterfly. Coming to the last 10 metres, it is lane 4, Alexandra Carr, that stormed away from the field. Blackpool Aqua swimmer is going to finish in 1:08.45. On lane 7, Kate Forster from Southport, 1:10.37. We'll just wait for that result to be confirmed. It is now, and we'll move on to heat number 12.
Rest on the microphone. Here we are in heat number 12. Maisie Johnson from Southport in lane number 1. Jodie Gittins from Tilsley in lane number 2. Number 3, Simone Elson, Pioneer 79. 4, Emma Blair from Quebec. Number 5, Jessica Sloan, Wigan Best, and the teammate Anna Sheehan. In lane number 6, Emma Conway, City of Manchester. In lane number 7, and down here in lane number 8 we've got Morgan Gaskell French. Turning in 3rd place, 31.97. It's going to be between these three. To the last 15 metres. It is going to be Simone Elson. Looks as though she's going to get the touch. And over there in lane number 1, Maisie Johnson. Thirds, Jessica Sloan from Wigan Best gets the second, 1:09.45. And we'll wait for the result. And there we have it. Confirmation of that result. Heat number 30. This heat 13. We've got in lane 1 Jade Moore from Blackpool Aquatics. Lane 2, Lizzie Woodcock from Charlie Marlins. Lane 3, Charlotte Hugh from the City of Manchester. And in lane 4, Charlotte Rents from Crosby. Lane 5, Leah Greenoff from Brigham Best. Lane 6, Hannah Raystrick from the Aquatics. Lane 7, Chloe Quart from Crosby. And lane 8, Ellie Perris from Pioneer 79. And as we come into the turn, Charlotte Hugh from the City of Manchester. With Lizzie Woodcock. So these three, lanes 2, 3 and 4, getting the touches first, one first, second and third. And coming to the final 25, it looks as though it's going to be Charlotte Hugh, who's just edging out from Lizzie Woodcock. But it's going to be very, very close for second place on the touch. Charlotte Rents from Crosby is starting to come back. So Charlotte Hugh gets first, Lizzie Woodcock in second. And Mia Greenoff from Wigan Best in third. And then we have confirmation of that result. Heat number 14. From Pioneer 79. Lane number 2, Emma Whittingham from Southport. Number 3, Holly Rollinson, City of Manchester. Lane 4, Emily Keys, City of Salford. Lane 5, Olivia Heron from Worsley. Lane 6, Katia Whittaker. Alan Mann. Lane 7, Imogen Bailey from Wigan Best. And down here in lane number 8, Martha Smith from Clitheroe. That's Holly Rollinson. Turning in 29.98. So there first, Emily Keys second. 30.04, just 600ths of a second between the two of them. As we come to the last 25. It's Holly Rollinson. He's taking out to Emily Keys. Last 5 metres. It's going to be on the touch. It's Holly Rollinson, City of Manchester from Emily Keys. Katia Whittaker. 10699. Good swim. And then we have confirmation of the results. 8, number 50. In lane number 1, Chloe Cotton, Charlie Marlins, Abby Jones from Southport in lane number 2, Holly White from Everton in lane 3, Chloe Golding from City of Manchester in 4, Elodie Smallwood from Pioneer 79 in 5, Jessica Calderbank, Oldham Aquatics in lane number 6, number 7, Matty J. Oliver from Bootle, and lane number 8, Georgina Chadwick from the City of Salford. Jessica Calderbank, 32.5. Turns in first. From Chloe Golding and Elodie Smallwood. So on turn it's Chloe Golding that's starting to come out on this last 50. She's powering away from everybody else. Last 5 metres. 2-3 metres lead. She's going to take it from Jessica Calderbank from Holly White. And there we have the confirmation of that result. Heat 16. Charlotte Dodson, Jane Preston, Anna Heck from City of Manchester, her teammate Rihanna Bennett. In lane number 3, Pia Murray. Lane number 4, Ella Johnson, Southport. Lane number 5, Laura Zero. From City of Manchester in 6, Mia Bilger. From Southport in 7. Bergen Williams from Oldham Aquatics. Here in lane number 8. That's Rihanna Bennett, City of Manchester, and also Pia Murray. Just edging out. Now into the last 5 metres, it looks as though it's going to be Pia Murray from Layla Barracudas that's going to take the touch from Rihanna Bennett. And Lauren Zero. 0629, and then confirmation of the results. And that brings us to the end of event 603. Our next event is event 604, the men's 10 years and over, 200 metres freestyle. We have 20 heats. Heat number 1. Competitors in this first heat. Lane number 3, Ethan Coleman from Blackburn. And lane number 4, Ryan Potter from Blackpool Aquatics. And lane number 5, Tom Adamson from Carnforth. Just turned first on the first 50, come down to 100. Looks as though he's going to turn again, 121.98. So it's halfway. His entry time 2:45.43. So if he carries on at the same pace, it's going to be roughly about there. It's only 121, double it up. It's 2:42, 43, thereabouts. Entry time of 2:45. Nice little PB if you can carry on going. It's Tom Adamson from Carnforth. That's turn first. Just about 6/10 of a second in front of Ryan. Last 50 into the final 25. And Tom has just decided that he's going to speed up as we came into the last 25. 2:42, 43. So just about a PB. Even though it's a short course entry time. There we have it. Confirmed result on the board. Heat number 2. Leamington. We've got lane 1, Jane Christen from Stratford, Samuel Grimes from Wigan Best in lane 2, Flint Smith from Southport in 3, Maxwell Sturzica from Blackpool in 4, Johnny Gibbs from Preston in 5, Owen Heathcote Jones from Carforth in 6, and Mark Thompson from Bolton Metro, he's down here in lane number 7. To the first turn, Samuel Grimes, Wigan Best, 35.06, turning first. Mark Thompson, just 4 tenths of a second behind. Just before we come down to halfway, we've got the finalists for the women's 100 metres butterfly, aged 10 and 11 years. The finalists Eve Pendlebury from the city of Salford and Ella Bloxage also from the city of Salford. And they're the finalists for the 10 and 11 years age group of the women's 100 metres butterfly. 12 years age group. We have Ella Falkingham from Southport, Anna MacDonald from City of Salford, Olivia Sheehan, Wigan Best, Jessica Williamson from Wigan Best, Hattie Varley, Clitheroe, Lucy Turner, also from Clitheroe, Rosie Lindley, Lena Barracudas, and Jessica Murray from the City of Salford. Reserve finalists are Lily Lamb Piercy from the City of Salford and Ella Prescott from Ormscourt. 13 years age group, the finalists are Rebecca Walsh from the City of Salford, Kirsten Tronsfield, City of Manchester, Kira Tomasello from the City of Manchester, Olivia Herron from Worsley, Jasmine Stockton from Flixton, Emma Haynes from Wigan Best, Royce Keys, City of Liverpool, Meadow Dronsfield, City of Manchester. The reserve finalists are Ellie Price from Oldham Aquatics and Olivia Logan from Southport. As we come in the last 5 metres, it's going to be Samuel Grimes from Wigan Best, finishing in a time of 2:32.98 from Johnny Gibbs and Maxwell Sturzica. And we're waiting for the confirmation of that result. And there we have it. Heat number 3. Underway. In lane number 1, we've got Miles Paul from the City of Salford. Lane 2, Robert Little, Layla Barracudas. Lane 3, Isaac Butler from Blackburn. Lane 4, Nathan Clare from the City of Manchester. And our 2 Fleetwood swimmers, Jack Parkinson and Bailey Crowley. In lanes 5 and 6, and Callum Rollin, Southport, in lane 7. Lane 8, Joshua Walker from the City of Manchester. As we go through the first 50, it's Miles Paul out there in lane 1. Turns first from Jack Parkinson, Nathan Clare. As we come down through 75 metres, we've got the 14 years age group of our women's 100 metres butterfly finalists. Kimberly Burston, Oldham Aquatics, Isabel Williamson from Wigan Best. Charlotte Rents from Crosby, and Greenoff from Wigan Best, Jennifer Green also from Wigan Best. Kate Forster from Southport, Imogen Moss from Preston, Samantha Ash from Blackpool Aquatics. Our reserve finalists are Katie Leddy from Oldham Aquatics and Laura Head from the City of Manchester. The 15 years age group. We have Lizzie Wafer from Preston, Alexander Carr from Blackpool Aquatics, Abby Jones from Southport, Leah Murray, Layla Barracudas, Holly White from Everton, Charlotte Hugh from the City of Manchester, Lizzie Woodcock, Charlie Marlins, Grace Gidman from the City of Liverpool. The Reserve finalists, Simone Nelson, Pioneer 79, and Chloe Quarton from Crosby. They're the finalists of the 15 years age group, the women's 100 metres butterfly. 16 years age group, Leah Williams, Pioneer 79, Georgina Chadwick, City of Salford, Kazia Whittaker, from the Isle of Man, Holly Robinson, City of Manchester, Holiday Smallwood, Pioneer 79, Chloe Cotton, Charlie Marlins, Imogen Bailey, Wigan Best, Ella Bergen-Williams from Oldham Aquatics, and reserve finalist Maisie Johnson from Southport, Hannah Sheehan from Wigan Best. And as we come into the last 5 metres, it's Jack Parkinson touching first from Nathan Clare, 2:28.85 to 2:29.62. Robert Littler from Leyland Barracudas, 2:34.65. Third place. And the final swimmer comes in. Let's wait for the results. And there we have the confirmation of that result. Heat number 4. Years and over age group for the women's 10 years and over 100 metres butterfly. Hannah Head, City of Manchester, Lawrence Zera, also from the City of Manchester. Rihanna Bennett, also from City of Manchester. Chloe Golden, also from City of Manchester. Emily Keys, City of Salford. Jessica Calderbank from Oldham Aquatics. Emma Johnson from Southport. Charlotte Dodson from Prescott. Reserve finalists are Anna Duncan, Liverpool Penguins, and Matty J. Oliver from Bootle. And then the finalists are the 17 years and over, women's 10 years and over, finalists for the 100 metres butterfly. Team managers and head coaches, you have 15 minutes in which to withdraw any of your swimmers from any of the finals as of now. As we come down into halfway, it's Alexander Volkovoy from City of Salford, turning in 1:11.90. From Daniel Ainsworth from Blackburn, 12.20. Nathan Lockett, City of Salford, 12.35. Bradley Snayland, lane 6, Leyland Barracudas. Mackenzie Ronson Horrocks from Carnforth in lane 7. Connor Hartley from City of Salford, down here in number 8. And as we go through 150, it's still Alexander Volkovoy, just with a slight advantage. It says a second, but it doesn't seem that much. Into the final 25, he's just starting to edge out. And coming back, Nathan Lockett in lane number 4. Is he going to maintain this spurt that he's got, or is Daniel Ainsworth going to hang on? It's not. It's going to be Nathan Lockett that takes second, and Daniel Ainsworth in third. Wait for the all-input confirmation of those results. Number 5. Aquatics, lane 3, Jacob Slater from Everton, lane 4, Bailey Reid from Blackpool Aquatics, lane 4, 5, Oliver Taylor, City of Manchester, lane 6, Patrick Baddock from Oldham Aquatics, lane 7, Bosch from City of Liverpool. And in lane 8, Oliver Colville from Preston. Patrick Barrett turns first in the first 50. But these 5 swimmers, lanes 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, all very evenly matched right there across the pool. It's going to be Patrick Braddock turns first. I'd say this can change. Patrick turning in 10855. Bailey Reid 0899. These other 4 swimmers just starting to come back at him. And it's Bailey Reid in lane number 4 from Blackpool Aquatics. Looks as though he might turn first. He does. 145.91. Patrick Braddock. And Laddie Bosch. But Patrick's not letting it go. He looks as though he's just come back off that turn, that first 25 of this last leg. Coming into the final 15, he's just starting to edge himself out. He's going to take the touch from Bailey Reid. And down here, Vadim Bosch in lane 7. In third place, 222.73. There we have it. 8, number 6.
In lane 1, James Hanford from Leyland Barracudas, and in lane 2 his teammate Tom Arkwright. In 3 from Southport, Charles Kelly, and in 4 Nathan Holmes from Preston. Harry Rowland from Leyland Barracudas in 5, and Joshua King from Bolton Metro in 6. Spencer Craig from Burnley Aquatics in 7, and Patrick Donnelly from Everton in 8. At the end of the first 50. Nathan Holmes from Preston that turns just in front of Harry Rowland from Leyland Barracudas. 32.1 plays 32.27, so nothing in it. These 2 guys in the lanes 4 and 5 do to appear to got an early lead over lanes 1 and 2. Maybe pulling a metre in front as we come to towards the turn at the 100 metre mark. Harry Rowland now from Leyland Barracudas seem to stretch out. Metre in front of lanes 1, James Hanford, and lane 4, Nathan Holmes. I think that is the case, 107.83 at the halfway mark. But, a lot to separate all 4 swimmers. And, Tom Arkwright in lane 2 seems to be starting to make a move. As we get to down towards the final turn. Continues to be James Hanford, Tom Arkwright, Nathan Holmes and Harry Rowland that are taking this race away from the other 4 swimmers. Let's see who turns first off the bottom wall. It's Nathan Holmes from Preston. Just a little bit of a tiny lead over Harry Rowland from Leyland Barracudas. It's probably these 2 young guys who are going to fight it out as we come down to the final 25 metres. It's Nathan Holmes from Preston, Harry Rowland from Leyland Barracudas, and they're going stroke for stroke, kicking very hard, both of the guys. And over in lane 1, James Hanford's consolidating 3rd place and to be finishing there. But it's all about the touch between Nathan Holmes and Harry Rowland. Who's going to touch first? It is Harry Rowland from Leyland Barracudas. He's probably 1 of the second in front of Preston's Nathan Holmes. James Hanford over there in lane 1 from Leyland Barracudas finishing 3rd. wait for that result to be confirmed. So he's now on the board, and we'll move on to heat number 8. 7. Lane 1 we've got Adam Tabernacle from Preston, Pioneer 79's Harry Robinson in 2. Lane 3 Samuel Coulthard from Southport, and also from Southport Edward Whittingham in 4. In 5 Christopher Walker from the City of Manchester, City of Salford's Jack Sheffield in 6. 7 Kieran Tattersall from Ramsbottom, and in lane 8 George Cookson from Cardiff. First turn in lane 7, it's Kieran Tattersall that takes it out in 30.55. Second in front of Christopher Walker from City of Manchester in lane 5. It's all about pacing yourself over these 4 lengths. Kieran Tattersall does look quite strong, gentle leg kick. And through to kick harder. Lane 5 is Christopher Walker, City of Manchester. Appears to be drawing level with him now as they come down to the 100-metre turn. These 2 guys are going to turn first. Just Christopher Walker, City of Manchester, 107.15. Just under 0.1 of a second in front of Kieran Tattersall from Ramsbottom. Looks to be Christopher Walker, lane 5, that's starting to move away from the rest of the field. As Kieran Tattersall in lane 7 starts to fade a little bit. Lane 8, George Cookson from Carnforth is starting to come through, as are lanes 3 and 4, Samuel Coulthard and Edward Whittingham. Comfortably in the lead as we approach the final turn. It's Christopher Walker from the City of Manchester. He turns on the final wall, 1:43.42. Climbing second place, lane 8, George Cookson from Carnforth, and in third, Samuel Coulthard from Southport. Christopher Walker, City of Manchester, leading by a good 5 metres now from the rest of the field. And they are trying to put a spurt on and close that gap. Christopher Walker does look strong as we're coming to the final 15 metres. Also making a move on in lane 3, Samuel Coulthard from Southport. As George Cookson in lane 8 starts to fade, but quite comfortably, Christopher Walker takes this heat, 2:19.56. Second place, Samuel Coulthard does finish strongly, 2:21.61. And third place, Edward Whittingham, his teammate, 2:21.74. And that result is confirmed on the board. And we'll move on to heat number 8.
First 50. Lane 1, we've got Liam Carey from St Helens. Lane 2, Jake Reynolds from Bolton Metro. Lane 3, Max Adams from the City of Salford. Lane 4, Harry Robinson from Preston. Lane 5, Samuel Ellis from Elmscoop. Lane 6, Thomas McCarthy from the City of Salford. Lane 7, Fraser Cook from Southport. In lane number 8, we've got Henry Moore, also from Southport. It's going through 75 metres. It's very, very even. There's 2, Jake Reynolds and Max Adams in lane 3. Probably just have about an arm's length over the rest. As they go into the turn, it's Max Adams from the City of Salford from Jake Reynolds. This could be between all 7 of the 8 swimmers. Third 50, it's going to be on the turn. Probably detain who's going to come out. But it looks as though Max Adams in lane 3. turns again, 142.8. From Jake Reynolds, 141.67. Just managed to start bringing out a little bit of a lead. But in the second place, it's not quite assured by Jake. As we come with the flags, it's Max Adams. Second under is Jake Reynolds. He's going to get the touch in second from Harry Robinson. And we'll wait for the confirmation of that result. And there we have it. Heat number 9. This is number 9. We have William Whittingham from Southport. Lane 2, Michael Pickstock from Everton. Lane 3, Daniel Holmes from Preston. Lane 4, Adam Aking from Bolton Metro. Lane 5, Ellis Cleworth, City of Liverpool. Lane 6, Jack Stanley from Blackburn. Lane 7, Joseph Chappell from Fleetwood. And Lane 8, Joseph Burns from Prescott. Now to the halfway turn, it's Daniel Holmes that's got body length from our other swimmers, Adam Aking and Michael Pickstock. Here's lane 3, it's taking it out to everybody else. Still maintaining this body length in front of Adam Aking, sorry. And as we did at the 100 metre turn, it is Daniel Holmes from Preston. In first, Adam Aking from Bolton Metro. In second, Michael Pickstock from Everton. Ellis Cleworth from the City of Liverpool is starting to come back on Michael Pickstock. And as we come down into the last 5 metres, it's going to be Daniel Holmes from Preston, from Adam Aking in lane number 4. And Ellis Cleworth from the City of Liverpool, 2:15.30 in third place. We'll just wait for the confirmation of that result. Heat number 10.
Lane 1, Thomas Hill from Southport. Lane 2, Luke Adams from City of Salford. Mason Barnsley-Fowler from Leyland Barracudas in 3. And Isle of Man's Jack Fairhurst in 4. Lane 5, Adam Jones from Flixton. Lane 6, Gabriel Glynn from Bolton Metro. Lane 7, Ben McAvoy from City of Salford. Lane 8, Elliot Warwick from the Liverpool Penguins. Into the first turn. It's lane 6, Gabriel Glynn from Bolton Metro, 29.43. Great first 50. Over in lane 3, Mason Barnsley-Fowler, Leyland Barracudas. He's not letting him get away. Probably on level terms. And the other 6 swimmers, virtually all in a line, maybe just edged by Jack Fairhurst from the Isle of Man in lane 4. It's Mason Barnsley-Fowler and Gabriel Glynn. Gabriel Glynn just edging it as we come into the 5 metres before the 100 metres turn. Gabriel Glean turns in 1:02.54, almost a second in front of Mason Barnsley Fowler from Leyland Barracudas in lane 3. Very long, languid stroke from Gabriel Glean there in lane 6. Working hard to keep on terms, Mason Barnsley Fowler in lane 3. Gabriel Glean continues to lead as we come down to the final turn at the bottom wall. Lane 6, Gabriel Glean turns in 1:36.73. Opened up a second and a half, almost 2 seconds lead over Mason Barnsley Fowler. And he's kicking hard down this final 50. Mason Barnsley Fowler being caught now by lane 6, lane 7, Ben McAvoy from the City of Salford. Gabriel Glean has pulled out a good 4 or 5 metre lead. In lane 3, Mason Barnsley Fowler seems to have found a little bit extra in reserve and he started to kick again. Making a final charge in lane 4 is Jack Fairhurst, but it is lane 6, Gabriel Glean, that wins in 2 minutes 10.47. Second place taken by Jack Fairhurst, finishing very strongly from the Isle of Man, 2:13.53. And third place just behind, 2:13.59. Early pace setter Mason Barnsley Fowler from Leyland Barracudas. That result is confirmed on the board. We'll move on to heat number 11.
First 50. And then on we've got Luca Tomasello from the City of Manchester. 2, Matthew McKay from Burnley Aquatics. Carl McKenna from Leyland Barracudas from lane number 3. Sam Smith-Shelley from Burnley Aquatics, he's in 4. Christopher Lockett from City of Salford in 5. Peter Allen, the Isle of Man in 6. Reece Caulfield from the City of Manchester in 7. Alex Hiles from the City of Manchester down here in lane number 8. It's Reece Caulfield. He's just got a slight edge, probably half a body length. He turns first, 1:03.25. From Alex Hiles, his teammate, lane number 8. But as we go down this third 50, it's very, very even right the way across the pool. Reece still maintaining that half body length. As we come into the turn, Carl McKenna from Leyland Barracudas is making inroads and he turns first. When we were coming down into the last 5 minutes, he was making inroads into Reece's lead. He's just starting to edge out as we come into this final 25. He's got a good kick, but over in lane number 1 we've got Luca Tomasello, who's coming back, and also lane 4, Zach Smith-Shelley. But I think Kyle is going to hang on. He does. 2:10.91, good finish. Zach Smith-Shelley, Burnley Aquatics in second, 2:11.60. Luca Tomasello, good swim from him over there in lane number 1, 2:11.71. And then we have confirmation of that result. Heat number 12.
Underway. In lane 1, Dakota Ravatali of Burnley Aquatics. Alfie Moore is in 2 from Stretford, and Kieran Horan from Blackpool Aquatics in 3. Robin Austin from Carnforth in 4. And Adam Stansfield from Clitheroe in 5. Isaac Brennan from Bolton Metro in 6. Kian Majai from Wigan Best in 7th. Cameron Lamb in 8th from Bolton Metro. The turn for the first 50 metres. It's a dead heat between Kian Majai in lane 7 and Cameron Lamb in lane 8. In third place, just over the 32nd mark, Robin Austin from Carnforth. It's the two young men in lane 7 and 8 that are taking it out. It looks very easy there in lane 7. And over in lane 1, Dakota Rapatali from Burnley Aquas is put with these other guys as they come to the 100-metre turn. It is lane 7, Kian Majai from Wigan Best that turns first, 1:02.39. 0.3 of a second in front of Cameron Lamb next door to him in lane number 8 from Bolton Metro. Kicking down this third 50. Over in lane 4, Robin Austin from Carnforth is still in touch. Continues to be Kian in lane 7 that leads this race. As we come down to the final turn, does look very strong and powerful. Easy arm stroke. He's turned well in 1:36.28, almost a full second in front of lane 8, Cameron Lamb from Bolton Metro. He's taken a grip on this race. Third place comfortably is Robin Austin from Carnforth. It's these three guys that are going to lead it all the way home. Into the final 15 metres it is Kian Majai from Wigan Best. He's pushing for a sub 2:10 time. He's coming in 2:09.02. He is almost a second under the 2:10. Second place, Cameron Lamb, that's almost followed directly behind him all the way from Bolton Metro over in lane 8. Let's wait for that result to be posted on the board. There we have it. Move on to heat 13.
As we get this heat 13 underway, we have a disqualification to announce. And that is in heat 12, lane number 5. So heat 12, lane number 5 was disqualified. First 50. Jack Smith. 38. Sean Davis, Crosby, his teammate Thomas Silk, and the first 3. There's Jack, it's opened up a body length. As we come into halfway, turns in 1-0. 0.085 from Sean Davis, 0.202. To Crosby Swimmers. We'll swim together. It's going to be on return. It's as though Sean is starting to come back on Jack. And there's only 0.2 of a second between them now. 1:34.41, 1:34.63. So it's going to be into this last 25 metres. Is Jack going to hang on? Is Sean, going to overtake? Which he does. Coming into the last 5 metres, it's going to be Sean Davis. Who touches first from Jack Smith. Richard Mead from Carnforth in 3rd place. We'll wait for the confirmation of that result. And there we have it. Heat 14.
seconds to go, heat 14. In lane 1, Jack Morris from Bolton Metro. Another Jack Roberts from Liverpool Penguin in 2. Nathan Lowe from the City of Salford in 3. Teammate Ewan Wilson, also from the City of Salford in 4. Jacob Casey from Everton in 5. Harry Brothwood from Blackpool Aquatics in 6. Blackburn's Jack Huddart in 7. And Kieran Hennessy from Ormskirk in 8. And it's Nathan Lowe from the City of Salford that brings in on the first 50 and turns first in 27.95. Well, just nearly a second behind by lane 1, Jack Morris from the Bolton Metro. Lane 3, Nathan Lowe has made a very strong start as we come down to the 100 metre turn. He's a good 3 metres in front of the rest of the field. Turns strongly in just under 59 seconds, 58.7. He's really setting the pace down this first 100 metres and shows no signs of letting up. Lane 4, Ewan Wilson, just over that minute, 1:00.97. He's really trying to stay in contention, as is Jack Morris over there from Bolton Metro in lane 1. But it is Nathan Lowe looking very powerful as he turns at 1:50 in 1 minute, 31.12. Ewan Wilson and Jack Morris trying to get back on terms. Putting a spurt on in lane 5 is Jacob Casey from Everton. Looks to be finishing very strongly. Nathan Lowe has really set a fast pace. Still seems to maintain that good 5 metre lead as he comes into the final 10 metres. It is Nathan Lowe from the City of Salford going to win this easy, and a teammate Ewan Wilson, also from the City of Salford, is going to finish second. But Nathan Lowe, 2:03.21, finishes in first place, 2.5 seconds in front of his teammate Ewan Wilson in 2:05.8. And Jacob Casey was finishing fast from Everton, 2:07.39 in third place. The result from heat 14 is displayed on the board. We'll move on to heat 15.
Johnson from Crosby, lane 6, Dylan Fairclough from Blackburn, lane 7, Benjamin Winterburn from Carnforth, and lane 8, Benjamin Macon from Pioneer 79, and there in lane number 8 is Benjamin Winterburn from Carnforth, 28.22, turning first from Nathan Young and Dylan Fairclough. The turn first, that's halfway. He goes first from Benjamin Winterburn and Dylan Fairclough. As though he's starting to stretch his lead as we go through 150. He's still maintaining that 1 second lead over Benjamin Winterburn. To the last 5 metres. It's going to be Nathan. He's going to take the touch, 2:04.62 from Benjamin Winterburn, 2:06.23. Alexander Hadley from Michael Bears, 2:07.39. And we have the confirmation declaration of the results. Heat 16.
In lane 1 we have James Parker from Preston, Ben Smith from City of Manchester in 2, and Bradley Astles in 3 from Leyland Barracudas. Joshua Lambert from Blackburn in 4, and Cameron Dunk in 5 from Prescott. Paolo Moniz from Southport in 6, and City of Salford's Jay Dennett in 7. And finally Samuel Taylor from City of Manchester in 8. First 50 metre time, it's Cameron Dunk that's taking it out in 27.32 from Prescott. And Bradley Astles and Jay Dennett, that's on his tail. There it is, Cameron Dunk that looks strong, relaxed, powering away. Jay Dennett in lane 7. Not letting him get away too far, but it is going to be Cameron Dunk in lane 5 that turns first. 57.75. Time's really starting to drop now. Jay Dennett trying to post a good time off a turn at 100 metres, 59.26. Cameron Dunk continues to look very, very strong, relaxed, powerful. He's probably a good 3 or 4 metres now in front of the rest of the field. The fight is now on for second place with Joshua Lambert and Bradley Astles. Trying to get back on terms with Jay Dennett, but Cameron Dunk will turn in first place, lane 5 at the 150 metre mark, 1:30.23. He's just going to be over the 2 minute mark when he touches. He looks comfortable with a 3 or 4 metre lead, but who is going to kick on and push hard for that second place? It seems to be Joshua Lambert from Blackburn that moved ahead of the rest of the field. Jay Dennett from City Salford starting to favour Cameron Dunk, coming into the final 5 metres now. We'll come to a 3 or 4 metre lead and touches out in 2:01.82. Great swim from there from Cameron Dunk. And also finishing strong with Joshua Lambert from Blackburn, 2:04.21. That result is now posted on the board, and we'll move on to heat number 17.
C17 on the way. Announcement for coaches and team managers. And the start sheets for the finals are now available in the coaches room. So start sheets for the finals are now available in the coaches room. As we go through the first 50, it's Thomas Manning from Blackpool Aquatics, 28.11. Lane number 3. Turns first from Will Ritchie from Preston. George Robinson, also from Preston, and then in lane number 1. Thomas Manning's just got a little bit of a lead over Will Ritchie. As we come to the turn. 58.82 for Thomas. 9.52, Matthew Sylvester is in 3rd place behind Will Ritchie. 9.25. And as we come into 150, it's going to be Thomas Manning who takes the turn first. So it's all going to be on this last 50. As we go into the last 25, Thomas Roberts from Prescott has just started to overtake Thomas Manning and Will Ritchie to come through. He's going to take the touch from Matthew Sylvester. 18.
Just 3 heats left to go. This is heat 18. In lane 1, Keogh Tanner from Preston. Samuel Goldrick from the City of Manchester in lane 2. The City of Salford's Daniel Austin in 3. Jared Armstrong from Stretford in 4. And Jack Sponsel from Blackpool Aquatics in 5. Burley Aquas, Harry Pilkington in 6. And in 7, Benjamin Martin from Pioneer 79. Or in lane 8, it's Alexander Axford from City of Manchester. Taking an early lead is Daniel Austin from City of Salford, just edging out in front of Benjamin Martin from Pioneer in lane 7. Coming through now in lane 5 strongly is Jack Sponsel from Blackpool Aquatics. He may just turn first. Very little in it, with also Jared Armstrong from Stretford well in contention. But it is Jack Sponsel from Blackpool Aquatics, turns in 57.23. Who's going to be the first man to finish under the 2-minute mark? Maybe one of these guys that's going to push it and get under that magic mark. Jack Sponsel in lane number 5 from Blackpool Aquatics continues to lead. And also Samuel Goldrick over in lane 2 from City of Manchester starting to make a move. It is Jack Sponsel that looks very strong at the 150-metre mark and turns first in 1:27.8. Gives himself 32 seconds, just over that, to get down and touching under that 2-minute mark. Is he going to be the first man to do so? And a good turn off the bottom wall is Benjamin Martin there in lane 7 from Pioneer 79. And he's trying to catch Jared Armstrong and Samuel Goldrick, who are currently vying for second place. But it continues to be all the way. Jack Sponsel from Blackpool Aquatic is going to finish 1:57.74. Great swim there from Jack. Finishing strongly. Jared Armstrong in lane 4 just misses that 2-minute mark, but 2 minutes, 0.32 and 2:01.04 from Samuel Goldrick over in lane 2. And that result is now confirmed on the board, and we'll move to the penultimate heat, heat 19.
Go down this first 50 in the penultimate heat. We've got Hayden Griffiths from the City of Manchester. They're in lane number 1, Anthony Wood from Blackpool Aquatics. In lane 2, John Watterson from the Isle of Man in 3. Aaron Bostock from Pioneer 79 in 4. Liam Carlin from Bootle. In lane number 5, Nathan Bennett from City of Manchester in 6. Scott Proven, City of Salford in 7. Solomon Marr from the City of Manchester. He's down here in lane number 8. The race is between Nathan Bennett and Scott Proven. Coming into the first 100 metres, halfway, it's going to be Scott Proven turning first. 56.99. From Nathan Bennett, 57.39. John Watterson from the Isle of Man, 58.71. Scott is just starting to edge out this lead. As we come into the 150 turn. Scott Proven first, 1:27.45. Keeps this up. He's going to be well into the into that 2-minute deadline. And it's Nathan Bennett that's starting to come back at Scott. Last 5 metres, it's going to be on the touch. Who's going to get it? It is Scott Hogan. 5/100ths of a second from Nathan Bennett. Joe Watterson around that in 3rd place, but we'll wait for the confirmation of that result. And there we have it. Heat 20.
Final heat of the day, heat 20, before we go to the finals. In lane 1, Ashley Hogg from the City of Manchester. Lane 2, Matthew Evans, also City of Manchester. As is Thomas Payne in lane 3. Lane 4, Alex Dunk from Prescott. Lane 5, Joshua Thompson from Carnforth. Lane 6, Matthew George from the City of Salford. 7, Declan Hall from Wigan Best. And Harley Benches, also from Wigan Best. It's Declan Hall from Wigan Best that takes it out in 26.66 for Matthew George and Joshua Thompson. All three of them virtually in the line now as we come down to the 100-metre mark. Very little to choose between Joshua Thompson, Matthew George and Declan Hall. Maybe just Declan Hall that's going to turn first. It is 55.88. Very, very quick first 100, and a great turn off the wall in lane 5 from Joshua Thompson from Carnforth. That really was a fantastic turn and gained it 2 metres on Matthew George. And really starting to make a move over in lane 3 is Thomas Payne, City of Manchester. As we come down to the bottom wall and the final turn, it's these 3 gentlemen. Thomas Payne, Joshua Thompson, Matthew George going to kick off the final wall. Who's turning first? It's Matthew George from the City of Salford. The lead's changing hands virtually every turn. Joshua Thompson just in contention, half a second behind. All to play for coming down this final 50. And really started to finish very, very strongly over in lane 3 is Thomas Payne from the City of Manchester. Is he edging in front of Joshua Thompson and Matthew George? Indeed, he probably is, but also getting another lease of life is lane 5, and Joshua Thompson from Carnforth finishes in 1:55.29, just edging out Thomas Payne, City of Manchester, 1:55.36, and 1:55.89 for Harley Benjes from Wigan Best in lane 6. And that result is now confirmed on the board. And we'll move on to 6:05. It's the first final of the evening. The ladies 10 and 11-year-old 50 metres freestyle.
So in this first final of the women's 50 metres freestyle, Holly Harwood from Bolton Metro. She's in lane number 1, Lauren Kusick from Aquabears in 2, Sienna Rents from Crosby in 3, Amy Compton-Hesford from Wigan Best in 4, Holly Brown from Blackburn in 5, Eleanor Kay from Bolton Metro in 6, Alex Edward from Crosby in 7, and Ella Bloxage from Salford in 8. As we come into the finals, Ella Compton-Hesford from Wigan Best. We'll wait for the confirmation of that result. And we have the confirmation Our next final is the 12 years women's 50 metres freestyle.
We have Holly Boyd from Garston, Ormskirk, Ella Prescott in 2, Hattie Varley from Clitheroe in 3, and Jessica Williamson from Wigan Best in 4. Emma Flannery in 5 from City of Salford, and Sophie Jones in 6 from Southport. Lucy Turner in 7 from Clitheroe, and Rosie Linley from Leyland Barracudas in 8. Probably taking an early lead is lane 2, Ella Prescott from Ormskirk. Really putting the hammer down to take the challenge to these ladies. And lanes 4 and 5 starting to finish strongly. That's Jessica Williamson and Emma Flannery. Who's going to get the touch? It's lane 2. That's Ella Prescott from Ormskirk, from Jessica Williamson in lane 4 from Wigan Best, and Emma Flannery from City of Salford in 3rd place. Just wait for that time to be confirmed on the board, and we have the result now. And we'll move on to event 607, the women's 13-year-old 50 metres freestyle final.
Lane 1, we've got Kimberly Manass from City of Manchester in lane 1, Emma Haynes from Wigan Best in 2, Kirsten Dronsfield, City of Manchester in 3, Kira Tomasello from City of Manchester in 4, Meadow Dronsfield, City of Manchester in 5, Olivia Heron from Worsley in 6, Jessica Smith from City of Manchester in 7, and Emily Unsworth from Aquabears in lane 8. It looks as though it's going to be Kirsten. It's not, it's Kira Tomasello. 28.49 from Kirsten Dronsfield. And we have confirmation of that result. Our next final is for the women's 14 years 50 metres freestyle.
We have in lane 1 Kimberly Burston from Oldham Aqua, teammate Kate Leddy in lane 2, Charlotte Renz from Crosby in 3, and Lily Duckworth from Pioneer 79 in 4, Faith Bright from Everton in 5, 6 is Ruby Kane also from Pioneer 79, 7 Rosie Fordham from Bolton Metro, and Jessica Lowe from Southport in 8. Powering down in lane 4, Lily Duckworth looks to be taking it to the rest of the girls. She has a healthy lead as she touches and wins in 28.19. From Faith Bryant from Everton, 29.09. And Charlotte Renz from Crosby, 29.23. And that result is confirmed on the board. We'll move on to event 609, the women's 15-year-old 50 metres freestyle final.
So in this final we've got Lucy Hardy from Crosby in lane number 1, Georgia Bell from City of Liverpool in 2, Emma Hodgson, Liana Mann in 3, Hannah Raystrick from Birmingham Aquatics in 4, Holly White from Everton in 5, Jodie Gittins from Tilsley in 6, Josie Carroll from Southport in 7, Chloe Quart from Crosby in lane number 8. And it looks as though it's Chloe Quarton. It looks as though she might have the edge on everybody. It's not, it's between lane 3. Emma Hodgson, Hannah Raystrick, and then Holly White. And then we have confirmation of that result. And we have confirmation on the scoreboard. Our next final is for this women's 16 years 50 metres freestyle.
Charlotte Dunn from Pioneer 79 in 1, Martha Smith from Clitheroe in 2, Chloe Hand in 3 from City of Manchester, Kezia Whittaker from the Isle of Man in 4, Cara Predley in 5 from Pioneer 79, and Burnley's Alice Fox in 6, Katie Richardson from Oldham Aqua in 7, and Lottie Fingleton from City of Manchester in 8. And not a lot to choose between any of these ladies, but in lane 5 maybe Cara Predley from Pioneer just started to edge it.
but it will all be on the touch. Lane 4, Kezia Whitaker from the Isle of Man. She finishes first, just edging out Martha Smith and Cara Pedley. Result is now confirmed on the board, and we'll move on to event 611, the ladies 17 and over, open 50 metres freestyle final.
From Preston, Monica Cart from Bolton Metro, Emma Whittingham from Southport, Emily Barclay from Bolton Metro, Emma Doherty from Bolton Metro, Chloe Golding, City of Manchester, Eve Wilger from Southport, and Jessica Sloan from William Best. It looks as though it's going to be Emily Barclay in lane number 4. They've just got the edge from Anna Doherty and Emma Whittingham, 26.26. For Emily, and there we have confirmation of that result, and we move on to our next final. This is event 612, the men's 10 and 11 years 50 metres butterfly.
In lane 1, Flynn Smith, and lane 2, Callum Rolling, both from Southport. Lane 3, Johnny Gibbs from Preston. Lane 4, Joshua Walker from the City of Manchester. Lane 5, Robert Littler from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 6, Maxwell Sturziker from Blackpool Aquatics. Lane 7, Jake Christen from Stratford. And Owain Heathcote Jones from Carnforth in lane 8. And taking it out to the rest of the field is lane 3, Johnny Gibbs, and Joshua Walker from the City of Manchester. But again, it'll be all who times that final stroke and touches the wall first. Who is it going to be? It is Joshua Walker, lane 4 from the City of Manchester, edging out Robert Littler from Leyland Barracudas and Johnny Gibbs from Preston. So 1, 2, 3. And we'll move, just wait for that to be confirmed on the board, which it is now. And we'll move on to event 613. That's the 12-year-old men's 50 metres butterfly final.
Next final, the boys 12 years 50 metres butterfly, Alexander Volkovoy, City of Salford, Benjamin Horton from City of Manchester in lane 2, Kenneth Griffiths from Crosby in 3, Robin Robotham Keating from Stretford in 4, Zach Wormsley from Blackburn in 5, Joseph Stout, City of Salford in 6, Liam Carey from St Helens in 7, Tom Arkwright from Leyland Barracudas, he's in lane number 8. It looks as though it's going to be Reuben Robotham Keating in lane number 4, who gets the touch, 32.12. He's first from Joseph Stout, and then Zach Wormsley. And for the confirmation of that result, and there we go. Our next final is a men's 13 years, 50 metres butterfly.
Underway, we have a disqualification to announce in event 612. Lane 8 was disqualified. We have in this event lane 1 Harry Robinson from Pioneer 79, Adam Tabernacle from Preston in 2, Jake Reynolds from Bolton in 3, Ellis Cleworth from Liverpool in 4, Samuel Ellis from Ormskirk in 5, Ben Rogerson from Preston in 6, Charles Kelly from Southport in 7, and James Handforth from Leyland Barracudas in lane 8. But lane 4 is storming away to Ellis Cleworth is going to win this comfortably in 29.43 from Samuel Ellis from Ormskirk, 30.13, and in third place, Jake Reynolds from Bolton Metro, 30.54. And we have that result confirmed on the scoreboard, and we'll move to event 615, the men's 14-year-old 50 metres butterfly final.
Alex Keegan from Garston. Lane number 2, Jack Fairhurst from the Isle of Man. Lane number 3, Joseph Burns from Prescott. Lane 4, Gabriel Glynn, Bolton Metro. Lane 5, Adam Jones from Flixton. Lane 6 is Isaac Brennan from Bolton Metro. Lane 7, Harry Robinson from Preston. And lane 8, Russell Chavez from the City of Salford. It looks as though it's going to be Gabriel Glynn. He's probably just got the edge. It's going to be on the touch though. It is Gabriel Glynn from Joseph Burns. And there we have confirmation of that result. And then our next final is for the men, 15 years, 50 metres butterfly.
In lane 1, Ewan Wilson from City of Salford, his teammate Alexander Morley in 2, Thomas Dugdale from Carnforth in 3, Alfie Morris from Stretford in 4, Thomas Silk from Crosby in 5, Jack Morris from Bolton in 6, Adam Kick also from Bolton in 7, and Benjamin Makin in 8 from Pioneer 79. Looking very strong is lane 4, Alfie Morris, and also 3, Thomas Dugdale. And again, it's all going to be on the touch between those two. Who's going to touch first with a full stroke? It is Alfie Morris from Stretford, 28.12, just edging Thomas Dugdale from Carnforth, 28.33. And finishing third, Thomas Silk from Crosby, 28.51. And that result is confirmed on the board, and we'll move to event 617. And then 16-year-old, 50 metres butterfly final.
For the 16 years age group, Peter Allen from the Isle of Man in lane 1, Jay Dennett from the City of Salford in 2, William Camden. Also from the City of Salford in 3, Lynn O'Connor from Ormskirk in 4, Ben Turlin, Pioneer 79 in 5. Harvey Martin from Crosby in 6, Joseph Niven from Southport in 7, Thiago Lowry from the City of Manchester in 8. Come down into the finish, Lynn O'Connor from Ormskirk. From a dead heat of William Camden and Harvey Martin, 28.16. And there we have confirmation of that result. And our next final is for the men 17 years and over, 50 metres butterfly.
Lane 1, Alistair Stout from the City of Manchester, City of Salford's Daniel Austin in 2. In 3, Jacob Lee from Southport, Sam Horrocks in 4 from City of Manchester. 5, Alex Dunk from Prescott, and James Ockrow in 6 from Bolton. And in 7, Ashley Hogg from the City of Manchester. Looking very, very strong indeed is Sam Horrocks, being chased all the way by Jacob Lee, but who's going to get that vital touch? It appears to be Sam Horrocks, and indeed he does, 25.23 from Jacob Lee, 25.76, and third, Prescott's Alec Dunk, 26.08. We'll just wait for that race to be confirmed, result to be confirmed on the board, which it is now, and we'll move on to event 619. And that is the ladies 10 and 11-year-old 100 metres butterfly final.
As we get this first final underway. 2 competitors in this 10 and 11 years age group. Both ladies, age 11. Eve Pendlebury and Ella Bloxage, both from the City of Salford. As we come into the last 25, let's see Pendlebury. He's just got the edge over Ella. As we come further down, we're just starting to stretch this bit of a lead. But as we come into the last 5 metres, it was very, very close indeed. 200ths of a second. And a good embrace there by both ladies.
Very deserved, I think, that.
So our next final is for the women's 12 years 100 metres butterfly final.
Lane 1, Ella Falkingham from Southport. Lane 2, Hannah MacDonald from the city of Salford. In 3, Olivia Sheehan from Wigan Best. Her teammate Jessica Williamson in 4. Hattie Varley from Clitheroe in 5, and her teammate Lucy Turner in 6. Rosie Lindley from Leyland Barracudas in 7. And Jessica Murray in 8 from the city of Salford. And in lane 4, Jessica Williamson really pushing hard, being chased hard by Hattie Varley in lane 5 from Clitheroe, and at the 50-metre turn, it is Jessica Williamson, just 3/100ths of a second in front of Hattie Varley from Clitheroe, all to race for down this final 50, going virtually stroke for stroke. Who is going to remain strong and push hard down this final 25 metres? They're almost neck and neck. Maybe Hattie Varley just started to edge it ever so slightly, but very, very little indeed to choose between these two. Jessica Williamson and Hattie Varley pushing it stroke for stroke as they go into the last 10 metres. Who is going to get this on the touch? Hattie Varley just starting to edge in front. Is Hattie Varley going to touch first? It's all on the stroke. Indeed she does. 9/100ths. These races are incredibly close. Jessica Williamson finishing second in 1:11.68. Third place, Rosie Lindley from Leyland Barracudas in 1:15.49. Just wait for that result to be confirmed on the board. And it is now. And we'll move on to event 621. That's the women's 13-year-old 100 metres butterfly final.
First 25. Ladies, very even across the pool. Rebecca Walsh, City of Salford, she's in lane 1. Kirsten Dronsfield from the City of Manchester, she's in 2. Kira Tomasello, City of Manchester, in 3. Olivia Heron from Worsley, in 4. Jasmine Stockton from Flexton, in 5. Emma Haynes from Wigan Best, in 6. Lois Keys, City of Liverpool, in 7. And Meadow Dronsfield from the City of Manchester down here in lane number 8. And it's Olivia Heron from Kira Tomasello, City of Manchester, lanes 3 and 4. We've got a nice lead now, good body and a half length over the next Emma Haynes. As we come into the finish, here's Olivia Heron from Worsley, 1:07.38. And we have confirmation of that result. The next final is for the women's 14 years 100 metres butterfly.
Lane 1, Kimberly Burster from Oldham Aqua. 2, Isabel Williamson from Wigan Best. 3, Charlotte Rems from Crosby, Mia Greenoff from Wigan Best in 4, and also from Wigan Best in 5, Jennifer Green, Kate Forster in 6 from Southport, Imogen Moss from Preston in 7, and Samantha Ash from Blackpool in 8. And first medals of the afternoon to be announced in the men's 10 and 11-year-old 50 metres butterfly final. In 3rd place, Johnny Gibbs from Preston. 2nd place, Robert Littler from Leyland Barracudas, and your champion for 2017 from the city of Manchester is Joshua Walker. And turning first is Mia Greenoff from Wigan Best as we come into the last 25 metres. It is Mia Greenoff that's got a good 1 metre, almost full body length lead over probably Charlotte Wrens from Crosby, and over in lane 1 fighting hard, Kimberly Burston and Jennifer Green also in lane 5, but it is Mia Greenoff from Wigan Best. He's cruising in with a 3 metre lead, and he's got a touch in 1 minute 7.85 from Jennifer Green finishing strongly her teammate, 109.28, and Charlotte Wrens from Crosby finishing in 3rd, 109.56. In lane 3, and that is confirmed on the board, and we'll move on to event 623, the women's 15-year-old 100 metres butterfly final.
Age group. In lane 1 we've got Lizzie Wafer from Preston, Alexander Carr from Blackpool Aquatics. In lane 2, Abby Jones from Southport in 3, Peter Murray. Leyland Barracudas in 4, Holly White from Everton. In 5, Charlotte Hugh from City of Manchester in 6, Lizzie Woodcock from Charlie Marlin, she's in 7, Simone Nelson. Pioneer 79, she's down here in lane number 8. So as we drop her through the turn, it's Priya Murray, 29.78. And just while we come down this final 50, just the results of our 12 years 50 metres butterfly final. Zach Walmsley from Blackburn, he was in 3rd. Joseph Stout from City of Salford, he was in 2nd. And gold medal, the champion goes to Ruben Robot from Keating from Stretford. And that was the finalist with 50 metres butterfly. As we come to the finish is Peter Murray, 1:03.98. From Holly White and Charlotte Hugh. And there we have the confirmation of that result. And moving on to our next final, which is the women's 16 years 100 metres butterfly final.
Having lane 1 from Pioneer 79, Leah Williams, Georgina Chadwick from the City of Salford in 2, Kazia Whitaker from the Isle of Man in 3, Holly Rollinson from City of Manchester in 4, Elodie Smallwood in 5 from Pioneer 79, Chloe Cotton from Charlie Marlins in 6, Imogen Bailey in 7 from Wigan Best, and Ella Bergin Williams from Oldham Aqua in 8. And the results from event 614, the men's 13-year-old 50 metres butterfly final. 3rd place, Jake Reynolds from Bolton Metro. 2nd place, Samuel Ellis from Ormskirk. And your champion for 2017,
Alice Cluwer from the City of Liverpool.
As we turn for home, it's Holly Rollinson that turns first in 30 seconds exactly from Elodie Smallwood from Pioneer 79. And Holly Rollinson is really powering down this final 50. She's got a good full body length lead as she enters the final 5 metres with a 3 metre lead. And Elodie Smallwood's probably going to finish second, but it is Holly Rollinson, City of Manchester, 104.07, followed by Elodie Smallwood, 106.08, and Chloe Cotton from Chorley Marlins, 107.63. So Sorry, that's just been altered. Kazia Whitaker, 107.55, and that result is confirmed on the board. We move on to event 625, the women's 17 and over, 100 metres butterfly final.
Final underway. In lane number 1 we've got Hannah Head from the City of Manchester and her teammates in lane 2, Lauren Desira, Rhiannon Bennett and Chloe Golding in lanes 1, 2, 3 and 4 from the City of Manchester. Lane 5, Emily Keys, City of Salford. Lane 6, Jessica Calderbank. Lane 7, Anna Johnson from Southport. And Charlotte Dodson from Prescott. She's down here in lane number 8. It's Emily Keys from the City of Salford. That's leading, or was leading, our City of Manchester quartet. As we come down into this last 5 metres, it's Rhiannon Bennett or Chloe Golding. Golding's going to touch first. From Emily Keys, Anna Bennett. Just wait for confirmation of that result. There we have it. And that concludes our finals and this afternoon's session. It has been one of those days.
For all those that have endured it, done very, very well indeed. Hope you've had plenty of liquid on board, because it's been very, very warm up here.
And as we do so, as we clear the pool, we would like to invite our team of officials to leave the pool deck.